All right. All right. Let's do this thing. Okay, we are live. We are live. Flames versus Stars, game 2 of the first round. How are you guys doing? Good to see you guys already in the chat. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, subscribe button, whatever it might be. Just realized I had my stream already loaded up, but good to see you guys. We already got 80 people in here. First things first, I was watching the Prince and the Avs game. Unfortunately, we got a producer Drew away from the stream, but we got producer Rob, absolute legend as well, coming in here and giving us some support. But I know Drew is already having a good day because 6 minutes into the Avs and Preds game, the Avs are already up 1-0. Why can't this be my team? Why can't I like the Avs? I swear. Unbelievable, but I know Drew is going to have a fantastic night because it just seems like the National Predators do not want to win games. But it's good to see you guys in the chat. Already 100 of you guys. Let us know in the poll down below. Rob already put it going. Got it going. Who wins tonight, Dallas or Calgary? Let us know who you guys predict. For me, we're going to get into the predictions in a couple minutes, but I want to know in the chat, what are your final score predictions for Game 2, Stars and Flames? For me personally, you guys knew how frustrated I was with Game 1 of this series. Back and forth, but the Stars just couldn't get anything. I do think this game will be a lot different, though, and we got a lot of controversy as well after the last game with John Kleemer going after Rasmus Anderson and a bunch of different things. So this game 2, I think, is going to be way crazier than Game 1, so I am super excited. It's good to see you guys in the chat. Let me read out everybody's names here and give all the shout-outs I can. We got Adrian, Andreas, we got Evan, Freddie, Here Is Your Nightmare, Johnny Goudreau coming to the chat, even though he's playing in like 10 minutes. I appreciate you, Johnny. We got Jesse, Kashi, we got Manef, we got Matthew, Mickey, Oliver, Olivier, we got Six, we got Spartan, Terrific Taze, Texas Hockey, Tommy, you know who, and Zach. Appreciate you guys coming in, and again, this game is going to be terrific, so appreciate you guys joining us tonight. As a Stars fan, I'm actually, you know what, I'm going to say this right now, I'm a little bit optimistic. It might not be a good thing, but I feel like today is a new day. That's what I have to keep telling myself as a Stars fan to get me back in the mood. But you know what? Game 2, if they win this game going back to Dallas, it's a completely new series. So I'll be interested to see what happens. But again, get your final score predictions in the chat. Let's go on to mine for Game 2. Who do I think is going to win between Dallas and Calgary? Right now, we have 50 likes. Appreciate you guys supporting this stream. Continue to hit that like button and subscribe to the Sportsnet YouTube channel if you haven't already for highlights. Watch a Leafs game with Steve Dangle. Obviously, watch a Stars and Flames game with me and a bunch of other content on this channel. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Dallas needs a big win tonight. Absolutely, Texas Hockey. I mean, I would honestly 100% take a 1-1 series going back to the Stars. But for Flames fans in this chat right now, good luck throughout the rest of the way. This game is as well is going to be a ton of fun, and it's going to be all over the place, so I'm interested to see how it happens. Dallas going to squeeze out a win tonight. Honestly, Evan, they were close to doing it yesterday, but it just all came too late. They really started to pound the Flames core right in front of the net, especially in those last 10 minutes, but before that, it wasn't consistent whatsoever, so I'm hoping, freaking fingers crossed that there's actually some consistent pressure. But honestly, going back to that Game 1, amazing defense by the Flames in all different areas. The goaltending was fantastic with Jacob Markstrom. Ottinger, though, did hold the fort for the Stars amazingly, and that's going to need to continue in this game. The Stars offense, I mean, that first line to me was good, but it wasn't as good as they should be, especially when we look at the rest of the Stars' depth and all they have going there. They should be scoring way more goals and way more consistently at that. So in my opinion, I think that first line needs to show up. Absolute needs to show up. But I just feel like for Dallas, this game is going to be a really tough one to start out again, and they might get some more momentum, but here's the thing. I don't want to be biased with my actual score predictions, because the thing is, I could easily come out here and say, oh yeah, I want Dallas to win Game 2. I want them to bounce back. I want them to be better. But actually looking at this game, I just have a feeling that the Calgary Flames, although they might allow a couple goals compared to yesterday where they had a big shutout there, I still think the Flames are going to win this game in the end, and I'm actually going to go with my original Game 1 prediction. I had the Flames winning 3-2 in overtime in that game, in Game 1. I'm going to say the Flames win Game 2 by a 3-2 score in OT. But let me know in the chat how you guys are doing and what your score predictions are for tonight. I'm going to say Flames win, but I will say it'll be a very close one. Yeah, somebody was mentioning in the chat as well the comments that Klingberg made on Rasmus Andersson, and it was nuts. So John Klingberg had a big fight against Andersson in game 1, and he said this after the game. I mean, or on Rasmus Andersson and the Flames. I mean, I'm not saying he's a tough guy, but he's acting tougher than he is. I feel like he's the one guy there in that scrum. He doesn't have a guy. I'm standing there with Blake Coleman, and he's standing and shaking his gloves to me like he wants to go against me. Probably the least fighter on our team and on the ice there. I'm skating over to him, dropping my gloves, and I want to go, but he's just standing there. 2 seconds, and all of a sudden, he drops his gloves. He's acting a little tougher than he is. We're going to go after him. So that last line is the biggest, most important one. He's acting a little tougher than he is, and we're going to go after him. So personally, I mean, I think these comments by Klingberg are a little bit out of place, just a smidge. I mean, I feel like it's a little bit fabricated, but at the same time, what the biggest thing here says is that the Stars are going to go full into the physical mode. They're going to absolutely at least attempt to demolish the Flames, and even though it might not happen, that's what their game plan is. So I think in that first period, especially in the first few minutes, we are going to see a ton of physicality and a ton of bigger hits. So we'll see what happens. Bots are fired up for this stream tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why wouldn't they be? It's watch a Flames and Stars game with Grav. I agree with that. Bots are kind of winning tonight. Dallas are good, however, Flames are better. That is true. That is true, especially roster-wise. But if they can win game 2 and go back to Dallas, then that's completely different. Completely different. Let's go Steelheads from Pablo. It's going to be OT. Zach, I like how you think. I do think this game is going to overtime. We'll see how many goals are scored. I still think it's going to be a lower scoring game, but at the same time, I think it's going to be an OT game, and I think we're going to be staying up for a while tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure that like button, subscribe, share the live stream as well with your friends. Get it out there. Whether you like the Stars, Flames, whoever you guys are cheering for, we'd love to have you throughout the rest of the way. It's going to be an amazing game, too. And we also saw a ton earlier with the games. We had New York winning pretty well against the Penguins, although they had a great third period to kind of separate themselves, winning 5-2. Also, the Panthers right now up 5-1 against the Capitals with 7 minutes to go into the third. And then as well, we got the Avs up 1-0 against the Preds with 10 minutes to go in the first. Now, let me know in the chat what you guys think about that Avs and Preds game. What will the final score be by the end? Because, I mean, Colorado scored in the first 5 minutes, and they haven't scored a goal in the last 5 minutes either. So they're slowing down a little bit. They're slowing down a little bit, but let me know. The Preds did do a lot better after that first period of the last game, but we'll see if the Avs get carried away throughout the rest of it. Thoughts on the Canes-Bruins game last night? Go Stars, Kashi. Yeah, I mean, I'll just say that my prediction of the Bruins going to the Cup final, it's not looking good, man. It's it's so bad, man. So if you don't know, I had Flames versus Bruins in my Cup final predictions, and the Flames winning it. And personally, looking at the Bruins play these past 2 games, I could not be more disappointed. The effort, it just feels like, even though the refs have seemingly had some soft calls against them, at the same time, it has just not been good enough. And for the Canes, I mean, their defense has been awesome at the top of their game right now, and that goaltending has also been good. So we'll see what happens. What do you think of the latest Leafs game? I honestly was not surprised whatsoever. I said that game 2 could really dictate this series, because let's be honest, that game 1 by the Leafs, amazing game by them, and maybe the best playoff game they played since before 2004. I mean, it's been a long time since I saw that type of performance from them in the playoffs, but game 2 was gonna really, I think, give us a better idea of what this series could look like. And even though Toronto made some mistakes that they might get better at, especially the penalties in the next few games, for Tampa, you go back 1-1, back to Tampa Bay, back to Emily Arena, playing like that, I feel like Tampa, there's a good chance that they're at least up, or at least in the series 2-2 going back to Toronto for game 5. I could see them being up 3-1 by the time that happens. Hey, I don't give a good shot. Can't wait for Klingberg to go after Rasmus Andersson. It didn't go well in game 1, Paul, so we'll see what happens next. I know for a fact, though, that the first 5 minutes of this game are going to be nuts. Like, to me, this is going to be the most physical series of the playoffs. We kind of saw some of that in game 1, but I think in this game 2, boys and legit girls, we are going to see so much. So much. Maple Leafs 2022 Cup winner. Okay, let me know in the chat. Do you guys agree? Cup winner for the Leafs. Do they have it in them this season? We got 330 in this chat, though. Appreciate you guys coming by. We are 6 likes away from 100, so hit that like button if you haven't. Support the stream, and appreciate you guys supporting us and coming by. If you're already watching the game, this is the best place to be. We're going to be giving commentary and everything as this game goes on. Obviously, as a Stars fan, I'm going to be rooting for them, but for the Flames fans in here, you guys are beautiful. I think the Flames will win the Cup this season, and I think they got an extremely strong team. And I actually said this before, too. I feel like whoever wins this series has a strong chance of doing some damage, especially in the second round versus potentially Colorado. And for me, I mean, if the Stars do lose the series, which you can debate on how likely that is, I'm going to be pretty much bandwagoning the Flames. Like, this Flames team, I've loved watching this year, especially. If they get past us and they play Colorado, I'm 100% going to be rooting for them. And hopefully we can do some streams for the Flames in the second round, too. That'd be awesome. Hope your team wins, David. Don't lose hope, Bronson. I haven't lost hope yet. I haven't lost hope yet. Hopefully. I mean, I still got my Stanley Cup. Hopefully, I mean, it's in Dallas right now, so hopefully that continues. We'll see. Goudreau drops the gloves in the first 5 minutes. Just watch. Honestly, Flame Zone, I'd love to see that. Let us see Goudreau get in with it. But of course, if you guys are just coming in, get your score predictions in the chat. Who do you guys see winning, and which team do you guys see winning, Flames or Stars? Again, I'm going to go 3-2 Flames and OT, but honestly, for the Stars, they have a pretty good track record in the playoffs OT-wise. I mean, you have that Kiwi Ranza goal in 2020 against the Avs for Game 7. You had that Corey Perry goal in the Stanley Cup Finals. So if it does go to OT, I think it's honestly 50-50 at that point. Oh, the bots definitely cheer for Dallas, 100%. Oh, man, and the Sportsnet feed is showing 1 Stars fan. Hey, he's got a North Stars jersey. That's massive respect. Massive respect for that guy. Grant, go Stars. Good to see you in the chat, Grant. Actually, let me know in the chat down below as well for you guys. Who are you guys cheering for in this game? Put a 1 in the chat for Calgary, and put a 2 in the chat for Dallas. Let me know. 1 for Calgary, 2 for Dallas. Who are we cheering for in this one? Who are we cheering for in this one? Because for me, obviously, you could kind of tell I'm going for Dallas. But again, I have massive respect for this Flames team. My dad's side is from Calgary, so we'll see what this game 2 has in store for us, everybody. Good to have you guys. For this, I'm going with Dallas, 5-3 big fan. Hey, Habs, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Radulov on the 4th line. Honestly, I am... not mad with that. Radulov, like, it's kind of funny. I mean, most people wouldn't expect Radulov to be this just super unproductive player, but the guy literally cannot produce points, and it's insane. Probably one of the most unlucky players in the entire NHL, but at some point you just have to get away with him, and I feel like in the 4th line role he can play pretty well, but we'll see. Not going to make any bets, but hoping for a W. If Calgary and Edmonton face off in the next round, there's going to be... Oh, absolutely there's going to be chaos, Max. Are you kidding me? Actually, I think we got this question in the last stream, but I didn't actually give the question back to you guys. I want to know in the chat right now, if we do see Oilers versus Flames, I want to know which team wins that series. Which team wins that series? Because for me, I go Calgary every day. But if Edmonton does get past LA, they've already gone past a pre-established defensive team, so I don't know. Maybe they'd be more anticipated for Calgary's side. Flames should be able to win pretty easily. I would say in terms of the rosters, yeah, Calgary is the definite favorites. But for the Stars, they have a more playoff-ready game, so it would not surprise me if the Stars squeak out a couple in this series. Hey, Xanafied, Sportsnet out here doing the God's work. I'm trying my best, brother. I'm trying my best. Good here for you, man. We got a few minutes to go until the game starts. We're right now in the national anthem, so I would say about 5 minutes to go-ish. Start pretty late here in Calgary, but we got a lot of predictions to go through. Once again, I got 3-2 for the Flames in OT. Locking it in, okay? Locking it in. It is official. That is what will happen. But I will say, for the game-winning goal and for the MVP of this game, for me, it's got to be Matthew Tkachuk. He, for one, dominated physically and defensively in game 1. Like, that was a masterclass performance. by Tkachuk in game one. Let's all be real. Like, give him the credit that he deserves for that game one performance. But I think in game two, he's going to step it up, especially offensively, and we'll see him get 2 points, an assist, and also the goal in overtime to get the first star. And I think both goalies will be pretty solid in this one as well, but I think Matthew Tkachuk is going to be on that different level, continue to be awesome, and we'll see what happens. Let me know in the chat who you guys think will be the best player tonight. Hey, account, what's going on? Great pick. I'm gonna grab on the score. Who gets the first goal of the series for the Stars? I'm gonna say Joe Pavelski. I said he would get the first one in the last game, but I still think it's gonna be him. But Jake Onger in net for the Dallas Stars, and Jacob Markstrom, of course, for the Calgary Flames. Of course, with Onger getting a .971 save percentage in game one, it could only be bested by Markstrom, who got a shutout and a 1,000 percentage in game one as well. So we'll see what happens. Let me know as well in the chat who you guys think will be the better goaltender in this one. I think it will be Markstrom, but I do think Onger's still going to be at a very high level. He's been stealing games for the Stars all year, so I would not be surprised if that continues. But we got 350 in here. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Let's get to 150 likes if we can. We're 22 away. But we're about to get into puck drop. It's good to see you guys come in, watch the game with us on your TV, whenever you might be watching. After 3.5 days of playoff hockey, who's the playoff Art Ross winner? It doesn't have to be a champs team. Honestly, so far, I mean, Seth Jarvis would be a pretty fun pick. I don't know. I feel like I would have to go Victor Hedman or some player like that. I'd have to think about that. But we are underway in game two. Once again, get your final score predictions for this one. Flames versus Stars. We're not going to be able to show the screen, unfortunately, but if you are watching with us, I'll have my reaction for all the plays and everything throughout this game, so do not go anywhere. It's the greatest place to be on YouTube for streams, and hopefully we can continue the hopefully for the Flames, they can continue their winning ways. For the Stars, a lot of things needs to change in this one. We already see Matthew Tkachuk having an physical presence right in the corner, getting that hit on Issa Lindell, but the Stars go right back up and continue to play. But again, I feel like Joe Pavelski is going to need to be huge for the Stars. He's going to be a guy that I think will need to step up. I think in that first game, oh, Gaudreau, he scores immediately in game one. Gaudreau gets it done. What is going on? Wait, was it waved off? Was it waved off? What is going on? And chaos is happening. Gaudreau scored and Tkachuk is fighting. What is going on? The Scotiabank Arena is stoned. Or it's not stoned, stunned. I can't even speak right now. Gaudreau scored. I think there was a penalty, and then everybody just started fighting. What is going on? What is going on? So Tkachuk goes to the box, and Gaudreau will have his goal erased. No way, man. No way. Oh, it was also offside. That tracks then. That tracks. Oh my, what just happened? What just happened? And then immediately Klingberg and Tkachuk just absolutely try to kill each other. Guys. Guys, this I can't speak. I can't think. What just happened? It was 1-0. Tkachuk took it was offside, and now we're going to see Tkachuk and Klingberg in the box. Oh my gosh. All the wave of emotions just completely like carried all over me. Because I thought immediately, just like in game one, the Stars were going to be down a goal. And just like that, offside was called. So still 0-0. Now a 4-4 for both of these teams. So we'll see if we can get some more offensive action in this one. I'm sorry if I made a couple of mistakes about everything. That was maybe the craziest first 30 seconds to a game I've ever seen. Without a goal, especially. Unbelievable. So that just again tells you the nuttiness that we will see throughout this series, and especially this game. I told you guys we were going to see some insanity, and we already have. Jamie Benn, I mean, I thought he was decent in game one, but he'll definitely need to step up for sure. But let me know in the chat what you guys see, who you guys see getting the first goal of this game. That's one of my more interesting predictions, because I do see 3-2 Calgary. Right there, Hanifin trying to put it in front. Big save by Onger. A tip as well, but he'll still make the save. So I'm going to go first goal. I'm going to say it is Calgary once again, scoring the first goal in both games. But I'm going to say Tyler Toffoli gets on the board here, even though he's been a little bit less lucky these past few weeks. I still think he's going to be the first goal in game 2 and put the Flames up 1-0. But let me know which player gets the first goal of this one. Man, Gaudreau. Oh. Yeah, Andre already a good save early on. We have 1:07 to go on the 4-on-4. But appreciate you guys stopping by. We got 330 in this chat. I'm already telling you, this game is going to be nuts, and it continues to be. What the heck, Stars now? That's a fight offside. Exactly. We saw an offside. We saw a goal getting and having it called no goal because of offside, and then a fight immediately with John Klingberg. Pavelski enters the zone. Sharp shot. That one gets tipped by Markstrom, though, and back into the corner. Pavelski, good play, but Ben's just not quick enough. Another instance where Ben is just not quick enough, man. Yeah, he isn't 26 anymore, but still. That's the biggest thing, honestly, that I think has held Ben back is that speed. Because I think if he just had a different, like just one burst of speed compared to what he is right now, I mean, it's just insanity. Anderson comes right in from the slot, shades away the defense, shot by Gaudreau, and that one will just get saved by Unger and cover for the whistle. Hakanpaa, Yarncroc getting stuck between each other, but we'll see the whistle now. 24 seconds to go on the 4-on-4, so still some time. With the Flames in the offensive zone. Yeah, who scores first? Calgary or Dallas? Vote in that poll. I'm going to say Calgary, but I feel like the Stars have also played okay so far. I'm sorry for drinking your water, Zurabot. It's okay. I guess I'll drink out of it still. Kind of weird, though. Yeah, big win for the Florida Panthers in that game, too. And they kind of, like, it was weird because they were getting outplayed by the Caps pretty early on and then just started to absolutely demolish and get their finishing back. I mean, that score, I think it was 5-1 last time I checked. That score is what I expect from the Florida Panthers, not whatever the heck that game 1 was. So we'll see if that continues. Let me know in the chat, though, now with it being 1-1 Florida and Washington going back to Washington, who do you guys see winning that series? Because with Washington playing great in that game 1, it kind of made me rethink my predictions, but we'll see what happens. As for the like count right now, we're at 155. You guys have been crushing it so far. Thank you guys for the support and appreciate you hanging out with us here in the live stream. Still a lot of hockey to be playing this first, though, but so far, not too bad. I mean, hey, the Stars at least have a shot on goal, which if you guys were watching the game 1 stream, you would know the shots on goal, a little bit of a hot topic because the Stars got 0 shots like 15 minutes into the game or something. It was nuts. Oh, man. Preds tied it. Hey, good for Nashville. Sorry, Drew. Can we get some F's in the chat for Drew? Oh, no. Whatever will he do being tied against the other team in the playoffs? Exactly. Have you clicked like yet? How about subscribe? Have you told all your friends? The wise words there from Steve. Wise words. Who scored for the Preds, by the way? Because that's a big goal. That's a big goal. Favorite player on each playoff team? Oh, gosh. Well, I'll just say for Calgary and Dallas. Favorite player for the Flames, for me, pretty easily would be Matthew Tkachuk. He's a guy I've always liked. Even though a lot of people call him a pest and everything, I think he's the type of guy that is just interesting enough, and it's just so fun to watch him almost get away with different things in the ice. But I feel like he's a little bit of a less obnoxious Brad Marchand. But that's just my opinion. I know a lot of people think he's worse, but I don't know. I think I've always just like met that side of Tkachuk's game, even if it does hurt the Flames in the penalty box sometimes. But for what he provides, I don't think it's much of an issue, especially offensively this year. 17 minutes to go in the first play. Stars have possession here, but immediately give it right up in the neutral zone. That's something that I think the Flames did really well in that first game, was clogging up the neutral zone, but especially their own blue paint. It just felt like the Stars could never use their speed quick enough, and especially their own blue line. It felt like it was a trap every time they tried to do anything, and even get other players inside too. I mean, you just see Klingberg there. It was a good rush, but nobody else was there, and the Stars have to get their own puck back. It'll be an icing against Calgary, though, with 16:34 to go. Leafs in 5 from Hardcore Leafs fan. I mean, I think for Tampa, you go back to Emily Arena 1-1. I think Tampa definitely has the momentum there. But let me know, what do you guys see happening with that series now? Leafs in 7, because I would still say Tampa in 7 games. Trennan scored. Good for him. He's got to be one of the most underrated. I think he got 16 goals this year. It was incredible what he was able to do with lesser ice time. Oh, big hit by Sagan along the boards. Unbelievable there on Trevor Lewis. Some big physicality early. Glendenning on the corner, trying to keep it going. Good play by Shillington, though, across, and Flames will get it out again. Lewis with 16 minutes to go now. Right in the neutral zone, but we'll get a line change there for Calgary and sweep it all the way in. But Lucic comes there first, outskating the entire Star squad. What is going on? We got beat by Milan Lucic to the puck. Even though Lucic is a goat, I will be real. Lucic is a goat. I can't discriminate against him in any way. He's an absolute legend. Nothing bad to say about him. Share producer Drew. Now, producer Drew has everything to do with everything. So, yeah. Exactly, Ice Tray. The Stars had a shot on goal. I don't even like that to me. And they have more shots on goal right now than the Flames do. Can we let that sink in, by the way? Can we let that sink in? The Stars have 2 shots and the Flames have 1. I want to know, Flames fans in the chat, how do you guys feel about being outshot by the Stars? Because that's not good. Yeah, I know it's only 5 minutes in, but that's not good. Hey, Tom, appreciate you coming by. Appreciate it, man. Just gonna talk hockey with y'all, and especially with this series, there's so much to talk about. That game 1 was just so. I mean, that game 1, in my opinion, was the most playoff hockey game that we've seen so far. Even though there wasn't that much action, especially in the first couple of periods, it was the most physical series or game I thought we saw early on. Coming in, Ben Gurianov right in front, trying to get the tip for. Oh, are you kidding me? Klingberg, another quick shot there, but Ruffle, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? Oh my goodness, Ruffle, was that goalie interference or something? I need to see that because Ruffle completely missed the tip right in front of the net. Absolutely blew that opportunity. And now he's going to go to the box. Of course. The one time the Stars actually have some momentum. Just a little bit. Has to go against them. That is sad to see. But a power play here going for the Flames. Yeah, I think that would be an infraction against Ruffle on Markstrom. Yeah, he was tangled all in Markstrom. I mean, I could kind of see where the Stars are coming from, but that is interference. So the Flames go into the power play. Big chance for them to get the first goal of this game. Only 1 shot through 5 minutes, but we'll see if they can get one on their second. They get it back in the paint. Gaudreau comes in the slapper. Big block in front, though, by Studenic. Right there, Gaudreau again on that blue paint. Another shot in tight. It goes right back to Anderson. Gaudreau locks back down in front of the net. Right there, another chance for Lindholm, but he sent that just wide. Couple of good opportunities again, right in front. Gaudreau will get it after it goes off the boards. Back to the corner. It'll go to Toffoli across Tkachuk. Now on the other side for Gaudreau. A lot of cycling here, but not a lot of shot of attempts. Another shot there by Toffoli, and they'll just get enough on that, but Ottinger made the save in tight. 1:15 now to go on the power play. So far the Flames have done okay, but they haven't gotten any prime slot chances besides that Lindholm opportunity. I think Ottinger might have gone to piece on that, but we'll see. Matthew, hello, Grav, how's it going? Good to see you, Spy Kid. Appreciate you. I think the Stars finished with 17 shots. Is that what? Didn't they get like what was it, like 16 shots last game? I'll take it. 1:06 to go. 14 minutes now. Backlund again from the corner. Stars got a good face-off win and a dump out there cleanly. We'll see if they can continue that. But honestly, for the Flames, I'm not expecting this power play to be too quiet for too much longer. Even though after that first power play, they weren't able to be all too effective last time. I still think and also the Stars penalty kill has been okay, but Ottinger will have to continue to be the most valuable player on this team because that's basically what the Stars are relying on him to be. Producer Drew has 12 monitors for 4 games. I would not be surprised. Toronto's going to take the series. It's their time now. Interesting. I mean, game 2, I think, was penalty influenced a little bit too much. But if Toronto can take a little bit less penalties, I feel like they still have a solid chance in this series. But That's really the main thing. It feels like that for both teams, for all these series, it feels like so many smaller plays are getting called for penalties. So we'll see if both teams can stay out of the box in that one. But power play is done for Calgary. 13 minutes now to go in the first. Big kill there by the Stars. A lot of that was due to Andre still, but good defense around the net. And the Stars get it back down and deep. Good opportunity, though, again for Lindholm on that slot chance. But Gaudreau, good pass by Lindholm as well. Trying to tip it in front. I think that was to Dubé, but nothing there. So far, I mean, the Stars haven't had a perfect defense, but the Flames have been quick enough to keep them on their toes. We'll see what happens, though. Shots right now 3-2 in favor of the Stars, so let me change that real quick. All right, shot counter 2 for Calgary and 3 for the Stars. Klingberg trying to rush the ice. Almost gets there past Shillington, but Shillington, oh, tipped there by Pavelski, and he scores! Joe Pavelski, the first goal for the Stars in the series. Your boy called it, and it's 1-0 in Calgary. Let's go. What a play there by Joe Pavelski. What an entry as well by Klingberg. And it's 1-0 in Calgary. Oh my goodness, what a goal. That tip by Pavelski, that's brand. That's Joe Pavelski's brand. Getting it past Markstrom, 1-0 game. I think he might have gotten high sticked on that play. Let me see what happened here. Something touched him because he was going at his nose. Oh, he did get high sticked after that. He did get high sticked after that, but great pass by Robertson to dish it all up. Pavelski gets the tip, and it's now 1-0. Oh my goodness, that is what we needed, though. I told you guys the first goal scorer would be Joe Pavelski. No doubts. No doubt whatsoever. And it's now 1-0. That changes a lot, though. That changes a lot, because for the Stars, they've had some momentum, but that penalty really felt like it killed it off. But Kimi Raanta and Coleman almost trying to go. Refs get in between it, though, and stop anything from happening. All right, let me see scores. Here we go. 1-0 for the Stars. See, I'm not used to the Stars scoring, so I'm I'm not used to actually putting the score up. Wow, what a tip there, Pavelski. We'll now go to commercial break. How are you guys doing? I am doing great. Stars up 1-0, but I mean, still for the Flames, there's a lot to build off. Hey, Andreas, we'll see you in the next one. Thank you for keeping this in the background, man. Appreciate him. So, new poll in the chat, everyone. Will there be another goal this period? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Remember the Colorado and Calgary series in 2019? The Flames won the first game and lost the next 4. That could be the Stars. I non-biasedly hope you're right. 100%. Spencer, what's going on? Let me also shout out everybody that's in this chat right now. We got Drizzy, 80, Ezra. We got Grant. We got Ice Tray, Jacob, Julian, KS. We got Callie in here, Manif, Manzak, Matthew, McSorley, Nick, Pie, Quinn, Rusty, Ryan, Silent by Deadly, Spencer, Spy Kid. We got Steely Dan, Steezen, The Icebreaker, Tom, Trains, Turtle Chillin', Turtle Sun, Uplived Living Solutions, Zach, Zerbot, and Russian text that I cannot read, but I appreciate you still. I appreciate you still. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. That Pavelski goal changes everything. Everything. Here's the thing. I don't want to get too cocky, because if I do that, the Stars will score no more goals, and well, they'll probably lose like 3-4 or something, or 3-1 or something. So I'm not going to do anything yet. I'm not going to get too overconfident yet, but I will say that Pavelski goal is huge. He was a guy I told you guys needed to step up, especially after a game one that was kind of quiet from him. But that was exactly drawn to plan. Exactly drawn to plan. But let me know in the chat what you guys see happening next. Do we see another goal in this first? Do the Flames tie it all up? Chris, what's going on? Good to see you. If you could pick one series upset, what would it be? I mean, so far, I think... Oh, by the way, we will see a 4-4 after this. So We'll see a little bit more action. By the way, as well, in that Pavelski goal, assisted by Jason Robertson. So, Robo once again gets on the board, and gets on the board for the first goal for the Stars of the series. Hopefully not the last, though. That would not surprise me. Imagine if that happened, one total goal in the series. That'd be funny if I wasn't a Stars fan. That'd be funny if I didn't have nightmares about that every single night. Oh yeah, especially against the Flames. Especially against the Flames, no lead is safe. With the offensive weapons that they have, absolutely. Zerbot 2.0, what's going on? Austin, hello. I love this series. It's always my favorite. The hockey is next level. Exactly, Jeremiah. And that's what I was saying. I feel like the physicality of this series was going to be on a top-notch level. We've seen that so far. But also, this game has been way more entertaining than game one so far. Oh, Shillington in front of the net. Big block in front by Ben. Big block in front by Ben. Another chance. Oh, another save by Oninger. I think that was Yardcroc getting a tip. So far, the 4-4 being dangerous for the Flames. Dangerous. Sagan, though, gets into the Flames zone, and Markstrom will play it out. Markstrom, I mean, even though there was that Pavelski goal, doesn't feel like he's been all too active so far, but both teams still have a couple opportunities, each 4 the shots as well. Sabres were robbed in 1999, no goal. You know what? Let me know. No goal or goal in the chat. Was Brett Hull good for that? I mean, it wasn't a goal, but as a Stars fan, I don't really care for me too much. So, I usually say it's no goal, but I usually laugh and say that it's no goal because I'm fine with it. Do you think the Leafs will win a series? I think there's a chance they do, Lily. But again, like, Lil, I think I go back to that game one and what they needed to do in game two. They still played okay, I thought, for maybe the first little bit of that game, but I think the penalties were a big thing against them. They need to stay out of the penalty box. And one thing I would be interested in once they do put Spezza back, hopefully, is if they maybe go in a more skill direction on that bottom six and maybe take less penalties because of it. Maybe that's what the Leafs are looking at right now as an option. But we'll see. I do think Kyle Clifford would fit into Game 3's lineup, though, just to have that type of presence. Also, we got 280 people in this chat. Let me know right now, as we're midway through the first period, let me know in the chat, where are you guys watching this stream from? I'm coming to you from Dallas, Texas. So let me know. Where are you guys watching? What state, province, city, whatever it might be. I want to know. Oh, coming right in. Good chance. Along right there. Shot by Hanley. But a good save there by Markstrom. Good blocker. Good blocker. Steady. Fox back to the point. Klingberg now. He'll get some space walking on the far side. Back to Hanley, but horrible pass. Absolutely horrible pass there by Klinger. And the 4-on-4 is now over. Big hit there on Hanley as well behind his own net. And the Stars come back right out. I mean, the physicality of the Flames has been on a different level so far with some of the bigger hits they made, with some of the physicality we've seen after whistles as well. They definitely shown their strength. Kiwi Ronsta glides through the offensive zone. Quick shot there, saved by Markstrom. I think that's the seventh shot for the Stars in 11 minutes. That is unprecedented for this team. Unprecedented. So I'll take that. I will take that. But right now, guys, we're 3 likes away from 200. So if you guys haven't, hit that like button, support the stream, and support this series, because I think it's a super underrated one, and I'm very glad that we're able to give some representation and stream this series with y'all. 9:15 now to go in the first. Shot 7-4 for the Stars, but we'll see that go offside. But still 1-0 for Dallas. Woo! All right, let's see where you guys are watching from. Who scored? It was Joe Pavelski. All right, so let me see. Matthew coming from Mesquite, Zerbot from Detroit, Michigan, Spike from Dallas, Texas. Finally able to watch a live game from California. Alex, welcome to the stream, man. Hello. Good to see you coming from Cali. We got Lil from Canada, Ontario. Jeremiah from Anchorage. Spence from Texas. Good to see it. Kayla from Dallas. By the way, for all the Stars fans in here, subscribe to the Sportsnet YouTube channel. Fantastic content here as a Stars fan. Absolutely vouch for the elite content here. So sub if you haven't. Hit that like button if you haven't. And support the Stars getting some much deserved love. Zach from Vancouver. Good to see it. Mana from Edmonton, Alberta. Nice. Shop from Saskatchewan. Darcy from Vancouver. B-Dog from Vancouver. Oscar from Olympia, Washington. Zerbot from my closet. Noted. Alexander from Sweden. Patrick from Calgary. Ryan, what's up? Grav, it's Ryan again. Let's go Red Wings. Shout out to you, Ryan. Hopefully you appreciated the firing of Jeff Blashill. I know I did. Rusty, wild fan living in Avs territory. Exactly, Rusty. I especially this time of year when both teams are in the playoffs, must be pretty hectic. Corpus Christi, Texas. Chris, I have a couple of family members from there. Nice. Ezra from Beauty from Wyoming. Nice, Wyoming. Kevin from LA. We got Ice Trade coming from Fort Worth. Nice. Nathan, that was a sick goal by. Oh, absolutely it was. Grab Nose Flames are the better team. I mean, that is true. I won't lie to you. I do think the Flames are a better team, but it's the playoffs, man. Anything can happen, and a team for like the Stars that is more physical and is more playoff built per se, I think can always potentially upset. But so far, it's looked so good in Game 2, and I said if they go back to Dallas with a 1-1 series, that is incredibly important. The Stars are one of the better teams at home across the league, so I'm hoping that's a big advantage for them. The offside, yeah. So Gaudreau scored in like the first 30 seconds, and then it was called offside, and there was a 4-4 right after because Klingberg and Kachuk fought. So it was just a wave of emotions. From Whitby, Ontario, Canada, near Toronto, Nathan. Good to see you, Brother Rose. What's good? Good to see you. Watching from Minnesota, Steezen, legend. Stars next goal is Guryanov. I would love that, dude. I would love that. Do I believe in it? No. Do I believe? I don't. I mean, I really wish it would be Guryanov, but the thing is, Guryanov has to score for bonus to play him more, and it feels like Guryanov is never going to play more at all in his entire career here in Dallas, so he just can't score. That's just a fact of life. I wish they would show hits in the scoreboard. That is true. I mean, maybe I could show once they reveal them. Yeah, Zerbot, you're in my closet. I don't know if I love that. Might have to check that back up. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm the biggest fan of that. Klingberg, good play in the corner. 750 now to go in the first. And honestly, at this point, I am perfectly content. Like, I am ready right now. I'm ready to call this like a 9 out of 10 period for the Stars. But we still got 7:30 to go in this first, so I'm still not comfortable. I'm still not comfortable. Update the shots. Good call. Good call. 7-4 for Dallas. Oh, right behind the net. Back there in front for Hakanpää. He couldn't get the shot off. Ben will swerve around the blue line. Back to the point. Klingberg and a save by Markstrom. Markstrom so far, I mean, that Pavelski goal is ridiculous. But besides that, he's been pretty solid so far. All right, so 4 for the Flames and 8 for the Stars. This is incredible. How are we outshooting the Flames by two? I mean, again, I'll take it. I'm not complaining, hockey gods. This is not me complaining. I swear I'm not complaining. But still, I am happily shocked by my favorite team. Isn't that the best feeling, eh? Isn't that the best feeling? I mean, for Flames fans, I know a lot of you guys, some of you guys I had in my comments in the preseason saying that they didn't expect the Flames to do too much this year, but it's been a pretty great turnaround since last season when they missed the playoffs, and I could not be happier for them, man. It's been such a turnaround. They've been such a complete team this season. It's great to see it. 2-on-1 now coming into Foley, the shot, saved by Otter. That's another component of this series that I think is going to be interesting. The trays that Calgary made throughout the year, with Toffoli especially being the bigger one, and Yarncroc as well. I think factoring into this series already in that bottom 6, but Toffoli a good chance, man. And Otter just making the save again. Otter's still so far staying sharp. Also, we have 213 likes on the stream. Thank you all so much. Appreciate it. Big love coming to y'all. If you haven't liked already, hit that like button to support the live stream, support streams like this, and hopefully continue them maybe into the second round. If Calgary gets past or Dallas gets into the second round, we'll see. All right, 200 and... what was it? 18 likes, was it? 215. Let me do that now. 5:27 to go now. Not a lot of whistles in these last couple of minutes, but still a lot of action. Yeah, exactly, Spencer. Ottinger has been marvelous so far. I mean, he's only made 4 saves, but still, he's been up to the challenge. He's been up to the challenge real well. Hey, Grav, I quite like Frank Nazar. Where do you see him getting in the draft? Yeah, so I like Nazar quite a bit as well. He's just an energetic puck hound. He's such a fun player to watch out there. I would have him in my first round. I would have him in my top 15. But if you can get him in the later half of that top 15, then I think you're doing pretty well. $13-12 stars hits. That's actually surprising because I thought the Flames would have had way more. Or at least it feels like the Flames have been way more physical so far. Way more physical. But again, boys, taking this live stream and let me know in the chat down below. The Dallas getting a 1-0 lead. Has your predictions changed at all so far? Because for me, I might still pick Calgary to win 3-2 in OT, but I might be a little bit optimistic now. Just a teensy bit, just a little bit. We'll see what happens. Oh, big play right after the face-off. Good Branson taken down, but nothing on that. 4:48 now in the first. Still Flames possession, but that'll be called offside. Stars in 6 from Zachary. Interesting. Really impressed with Andre. I missed him on my fantasy team, but still on my league. Nice. Yeah, Markstrom has been solid so far. No, I would not complain about that Pavelski goal. It was like, that's just Joe Pavelski being Joe Pavelski. So I think it's fine. Grav, how good is Connor Bedard? Is his size a problem or not? Just mazes on the ice? I would say no, Nicholas, and that mostly comes down to his explosiveness and edge work. He's a guy that can get around defensemen so easily. Obviously, I still think there might be some adjustment to the NHL level, but no, I don't think size is going to be a massive problem for him, especially long term. I think he'll be fine. Jack, what's going on? Jack the Wolf Lord, shout out to you, man. Silent by Deadly, love your broadcast, Grav. Appreciate it, man. I mean, I'm trying my best, obviously, just hanging out with you guys. And it's been a lot of fun so far these first couple of games. Game 1, I'm going to be honest, the game is... you guys carry that stream because Game 1 was awful for me. Just watching the Stars just completely fumble everything. And I appreciate you guys coming in and being awesome throughout. But yeah, that's the thing. So my dad's side is from Calgary. They were loving that first game. The trips were beautiful. But hopefully the Stars get away from me tonight so I can get it back. Action Jackson, what's good, Grav? Love the stream. The Stars are up. You love to see it. Exactly. But again, for the Flames, you do not want to discredit them whatsoever. I think they're gonna push here, especially in these last minutes of the first. So I'm not comfortable at all. Mike, Grav on Sportsnet, this is awesome. Good to see you, Mike. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good time and welcome to the Sportsnet side of things. Yeah, it's really fun to be able to broadcast for you guys. It's an absolute honor. I mean, every single day that I'm able to be here for you guys and you guys just watching it is insanity. I mean, just 5 years ago, I started my channel. I started making baseball and Stars videos, and 5 years later, I'm streaming on the Sportsnet YouTube channel, streaming a Stars game, and like it's unbelievable to me. It's absolutely unbelievable to me. So appreciate all you guys being in here and having a good time, because it's a dream come true for me. It's a dream come true, and I don't want to take anything for granted. Big block there for the Stars as well, but the Flames just keep it in. But another turnover there. Stars get it back out. Hawk and Paw from the middle will reach into the offensive zone. Get a quick shot, and Markstrom will get the cover and the save. Another offensive zone faceoff, and another shot there by the Stars. 9 shots in the period. Let's go. Let's go. Please help me out. Should I take Dallas Stars? James? Should you take the Dallas Stars in this game? I say do it. I say do it. I don't know. I'm feeling optimistic. This is not a good feeling. Oh, Hayes getting a quick shot, and we'll see a penalty right after this. And it will go against... I mean, Dallas just got that puck. We'll see. 4:06 to go in the first. Grav McDavid played for the Stars. How would you feel? I would feel elated because he's exactly what this team needs in every way. Though I feel like Rick Motus would would destroy it all, so I'm not sure. Penalty against Calgary. Hannafin for holding. I mean, I could kind of see it. 2-minute power play here for the Stars, though, with 4:06 to go. I know Rob was just saying time is running out for another goal. The refs heard your call. The refs heard your call. Immediately, though, big face-off win there for Calgary. Good Branson to Tanev, but he's now able to get it out. Pavelski, great pass along the blue paint, keeping it in, but immediately Klingberg turns it over to Backlund, and Backlund hurries into the offensive zone. Quick shot there, but good shoulder save by Ottinger. Now back up the other way. Hints for Pavelski through center. Rupe coming in, trying to take out everybody himself, but didn't use his teammates, and it got turned over right in front. Ottinger, oh gosh, Ottinger, no, he passed it for the icing. Oh man. So far this power play, not going as planned. Coffee Production says Stars in 5. I like how you think. What was your expectation for the Stars prior to the season? Me and my friends didn't have them making the postseason, but I was recently made aware that some prominent media members did. I think I had them 4th in their division and a wildcard team. I could be wrong on that. But yeah, I did have them making the playoffs. But I did see it being a pretty big, pretty competitive Central. But I did not expect Nashville to be this great, this solid of a team. So that was really my big surprise in the West. Austin, hi Grav, a little bum we can't use Grav emoji in the stream. Hey, it's all good, Austin. It's just good to have you in here, man. Jimmy the Swede, 4 a.m. watching playoffs with Grav. Better than watching the news for sure. Good morning from Sweden. Jimmy, shout out to you, man. You know what? I'm going to give Jimmy some hype in the chat. Shout out from Sweden. Watching at 4 a.m. Legendary. Isaiah, sup? What's going on? I miss Ben Bishop. He had a chance to come to Calgary one time. That is true. I mean, he was really effective as a star. It's such a sad thing that he had so many injuries that went against him. Stars on the power play, but lose the face-off in their own zone, and the Flames just dump it in and give it back to them, thankfully. I mean, this power play, we're 1 minute in, has been absolutely brutal. But Ben comes in, putting it in front of the net, trying to get it to Miro, but Sagan comes to the rescue to get possession back. One thing that is very interesting with this Stars team, especially in the power plays, they love to have defensemen kind of go right in the slot. Heiskanen does that sometimes. Klingberg loves that as well. So it has been a factor. You saw Heiskanen try to come in for the slot and get a tip off that Ben pass, but didn't work, obviously. Sagan, oh my lord. What a horrible pass. Now Mangiapane is short-handed, and that one goes off Suter's stick. Oh my god. Sagan right on the middle of the ice. Mangiapane was right there. It was not even it was like there was no, Sagan was looking at Mangiapane right there and still passed it right to him. Oh my goodness. And Mangiapane had a little bit of a leg up on Suter there too. So this power play, another face-off in the defensive zone. Why do we even we should have the opportunity to climb power plays, because this is just sad. I'd rather be 5-on-5 right now. I'd rather be 5-on-5. Robertson glides in the zone, back along the point. Rupe shoving it along, back behind for Pavelski. Now Pavelski behind the net, in front, right. Oh, freaking Klingberg, come on, dude, it's the puck. Klingberg, Lindholm right there in the corner, steals it off him. Gaudreau, a sharp angle chance, and we'll see a penalty against Klingberg. Klingberg, you have got... Immediately after the power play ends, Klingberg doesn't just not hustle back to Lindholm. He doesn't even try, and then holds him, hooks him, and Flames power play. That has got to be the worst power play sequence for the Stars. Maybe this entire season. How? Well, the Flames will have about a couple of seconds to go on the power play when we start the second period back up. So most of this power play will be used in the opening frame. Lindholm, bad pass there, and the Stars immediately take advantage and send it back to Markstrom. 1:30 now to go in the first period. Oh my goodness, man. How did Klingberg anyways, I'm gonna breathe, get past that, try my best. We'll see what happens. I am in my mind right now, like just a volcano. Oh gosh, right there, Toffoli coming in. What a save by Ottinger, laying it all down now. Gaudreau, save by Ottinger again. What a save! He completely dropped the leg out. Gaudreau tried to sneak it right past him. What a save, man! What a save! Dubé now comes in. 54 seconds ago in the power play. Dubé with speed, still all the way around. Hanifin now puts it in the corner. So far, a solid power play by Calgary, but a good play there by the Stars, and they'll get it back down. 40 seconds now to go. Oh, man. Do you need a heart monitor? I mean, honestly, I don't know if I'll be more anxious than Steve, but I could get close. I still don't know how Klinger did that. I still don't know how Klinger did that. Like, that's gotta be, oh my gosh. Yeah, honestly, for the Flames, this would be, if they score here, everything changes. Because the momentum really throughout this, most of this first was on Dallas's side. But if Calgary can make this 1-1 going into the second, everything is different. Everything is different. Dallas Stars winning the Super Bowl. I hope you're right. Literally know nothing about hockey since I live in Australia. Hey, Sport, good to see you in the chat. If you have any questions, let us know. We sure to give you some tips, man. Just good to have you in here, and appreciate you. And welcome to the hockey community, man. It's good to have you. Grav, as a Stars fan, need your opinion. Neon green and black jerseys, yay or nay? I don't mind them. People I know hate them. I'm fine with them, but it does look a little bit rough under the wrong lighting. The Stars do get a couple of super important dump outs, though, and for the Flames, nothing will happen on that, or at least for that power play. They have 2 seconds to go, really, to start the second, but let's be honest, probably not going to be too much. So the Stars pretty much kill off that power play and kill off a lot of that Flames attack at the start and go in to the first intermission with a 1-0 lead. So Flames fans, Stars fans, let me know now in the chat right now. What would you grade that first period, that opening frame for your team? 0 out of 10. What would it be? Because as a Stars fan, you combine that penalty kill at the end and everything, I feel like I'd go at 9.5 out of 10. It was almost perfect. Those power plays gave them a couple of, it got a little bit of wind out of their sail, but I feel like at the same time, so much momentum was on their side at multiple points throughout that game and that first period. Pavelski getting that goal obviously was huge, getting the first of the series for the Stars, but just overall, the defense was pretty complete. I thought the forward group was much more connected, and it felt like guys like Sagan and Ben were doing more as well, which was important, and Ottinger was still great. So I would say that was pretty close to perfect, not quite, but I would say a 9.5. I would say 9.5. Oh no. Intermission poll, pancakes are... Rob is choosing violence right now. Rob is choosing violence. Oh my goodness. I go pancakes. I know I might be in the minority there, but let us know. Pancakes or waffles? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? Because for me, the problem is I don't like pancakes or waffles when they're crispy. I like them soft every single time. So I think it's way easier to accidentally cook crispy waffles. That's my problem. But also it does hurt. It does compact syrup way better than anything else. We got to give it credit there. We got to break it down. Pancakes though, it slips right out. It is a bigger mess. Absolutely. We'll give you credit there. But just the taste, the texture of pancakes, it's just more me. It's just what I want more. So I would go pancakes in this debate, but when we're talking about the goats in this conversation, pancakes and waffles, I have to go pancakes. I have to go pancakes. I'm feeling a low scoring series here. Honestly, I can see that too, Joe, but I think we'll see some more scoring in the second and third. Both goaltenders were lights out though in that first though. I mean, really, let's give credit where it is due. Both Ottinger and Markstrom have been brilliant in this series. I mean, that Pavelski goal wasn't really Markstrom's fault. Wasn't it really his fault too much? And that Lindholm goal in the first game for the Flames, You would like to have a save there, but it was such a good shot and it was so quick. I'll give Andre a pass. Besides that, Andre has been perfect since then, and Markstrom has been pretty much perfect. So both goaltenders, I think, have a huge part in what we've seen so far, but we'll see. Hey, Pancakes, 52% in the poll right there. I love to see Pancake Gang rise up. Rise up. All right, shots were 9-6 for Dallas. Let me change that too. Also, right now, we are at 260 likes. Appreciate you guys coming in and hitting that like button and absolutely demolishing it. Let's get to 300 if we can. We're 40 away. If you haven't hit that like button, if you're enjoying the stream, make sure you do that right now to give all the support possible. Let me change the shot counter. Man, so close to 6'9". So close. Anyways. I'd rather French toast. That's respectable, RD. That's respectable. Hey, David, appreciate it, man. Good to have you in the chat. Hopefully, we'll see you throughout. It's good to hang out with y'all. Banana, that is true, man. You are absolutely speaking facts right now. I gotta agree. I gotta agree on that. Zoggy, hello. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a great time. By the way, Zoggy with the Ducks profile picture reminds me to ask you guys, because we have the trade deadline, or not the trade deadline. The trade deadline. The draft lottery. We have the draft lottery in 5 days. There is a pretty good potential that I stream that on this channel as well, on Sportsnet YouTube channel. So keep an eye on that for that. But I was about to say the trade deadline again. The draft lottery is in 5 days. The draft lottery is in 5 days. I want to know, which team you guys see winning the first overall pick? Because Montreal has the best odds. Arizona has second best odds. Actually, I'll bring up the odds here as well. So Montreal has the best odds. Arizona's second. Seattle's third. Philadelphia, New Jersey, Columbus, Ottawa, Detroit, Buffalo, Anaheim, San Jose, Columbus, Islanders, Jets, Canucks, and Sabres. So personally, for me, I still kind of predict Montreal to win that one, just because I really want to see Montreal the first overall pick in Montreal for the draft. So I'll still go Montreal as my prediction to get first overall, but let me know. What are we thinking? Which team gets that pick? Jeff, hello there. I'm a Pens fan originally, but when the Stars came to Dallas, I was overjoyed and finally had a hometown team. Jeff, well, it's great to have you here, man. And that's a great story. I mean, we can debate if you made the right choice there Cups-wise. I think you still did, even though we obviously had less than the Penguins in that time. But it's good to have you in the stream, man, and go Stars, man. Caleb, yo, what's going on, man? Hello. Oh, yeah, I mean, maple syrup original, I mean, that's the thing. Down here in Texas, we do not get good syrup. So if any of y'all want to send some down, I would happily oblige. Happily. Ryan, I'm going to Orlando June 6th for 2/14, so it'll take me a while to check hockey. Well, hopefully we'll keep you up to date, man. I hope Calgary comes back and wins. It's a huge game, especially since we're going to Dallas for the next two. Exactly. Plus, that's the thing. Like, if we go back 1-1 to Dallas, that is perfect. That is exactly, like, I would obviously prefer 2-0, but I'll take 1-1. I will take 1-1. I'm not greedy. I'm a decent man, I hope. Withor, what's going on? Is Grav even real? That's a good question, Zerbot. I don't think so. I don't think so. The Stars are not a team that you can just roll over. I mean, some games they can, but especially come playoff time, it's a lot harder to do that. Yeah, that is true, Rusty. So Ingram's playing for the Preds right now in nets. Right now, that game's still tied 1-1 with 10 minutes to go in the second. So the Preds are doing pretty well for themselves. Not bad. Also, Ingram has 20 saves on 21 shots. So far, the Preds actually getting some goaltending, which is huge. Let me know in the chat. I mean, that game's tied 1-1. What do we see out of that Preds and Avs game 2? I mean, I know Drew is absolutely stressing right now. But let us know. Preds and Avs are tied. What will that final score be tonight? Oh, and by the way, Yossi primary assist on that Trenton goal. So I know Drew is double mad on that. Lucas, hello, man. Good to see you tonight. Imagine it's somehow Chicago who wins. Stop. Stop, Withor. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now. If they get Shea right, if they get Shane Wright, I'm done, because that is like not a perfect replacement, because I don't think he'll be as good as Taves, but he was in the same kind of style as Taves, and that's a perfect mentor to have. If they get Wright, man, oh, that would suck so much. Cody, I swear if they don't produce a goal in the second, I'm going to lose my mind. Honestly, it has to be because of Oettinger. That defense needs to step up as well. I'm really expecting Haskin to have an amazing second, but again, I think it all comes down to that goal thing. Will Markstrom hold? Will Oettinger hold? We will see. But I appreciate you guys stepping back, keeping with us tonight. We got about 5 minutes to go until the second starts back up. But let me know in the chat. With it being 1-0 Dallas, has your score prediction changed? I'm still going to go 3-2 in OT, but I am going to say the Stars win the game now. It might be crazy, it might be stupid, but hey, that's exactly who I am. So we're going for it. We're going for it. Prez love taking the penalties. That is true. Watching the Avs so I can hopefully chirp Avs fans tomorrow. Yeah, man. If the Avs go back to Nashville with that series 1-1, ooh. Especially after how good they looked in that first. Like, that's the biggest thing. They had a 5-0 lead going into the first intermission of game one. If they go back 1-1, that's disastrous. That's disastrous. Yeah, that's true, Lucas. Having the Canucks in the playoffs would have been awesome. Do you think Boston intentionally injured Ronson? No. I mean, they probably obviously wanted to get some contact with him. I don't know. I'm not in their heads, so I don't want to theorize at all. I'm in Calgary, would gladly bet a great bottle of maple. Oh, true, LP, true. Would be happy to give you some of the best. I mean, I am biased, but Texas does have the best barbecue. You get some brisket down here, go to Pecan Lodge in downtown Dallas. Oh my goodness gracious, your life will be complete. So I'll make that trade happen. Do you ever spend time in Austin? I've been there a few times, not as much as I should though, probably. I think the Kraken get the #1 pick. That would be awesome for them, honestly. I mean, you got Matty Beniers in the last draft. If they get Matty Beniers and they get Shane Wright too, that would be incredible for them. Incredible. Golfer's Joy says, I'd say Montreal, but I hope it's San Jose for the draft lottery. Pocket track the Flyers. I swear. Or the Brian just says the Kraken. YT says the Devils. Not bad. Flames are winning in 5. Not if the Stars have anything to do with it. We'll see, though. Sad a lot of Stars fans. We're trashing them after game 1. What a crazy, after a 1-0 loss. It's against 7-game series. We're trashing the Flames? I hope I wasn't, because I thought I gave the Flames enough credit. I mean, their defense was sensational in that game 1. Same thing with Markstrom, obviously. I mean, to me, I always saw the Flames win the series. I don't know where people were coming with that one, Albert. But yeah, for me, I've always tried to give the Flames as much credit as they deserve, because they deserve a ton of credit for the turnaround they've gotten this year. A ton of credit. Yeah, Ingram and Net for the Preds. That's such a good story, man. I'm pretty sure he was traded by Tampa to Nashville a couple years back, if I remember correctly. But seriously, if the Preds do get out with that win, I'm going to have a lot to say. A lot to say with Drew. if the Preds win, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. I just want wild abs so I can watch my friends sweat. So I'm watching Gorilla skates. That is true. That is true. I mean, the Avs are also a great skating team. I would love. Imagine this though. Imagine Kaprizov versus Makar 7-game series. I like that. How are we feeling about barbecue in the chat? Oh, absolutely. Love. RD92 says 3-2 Dallas now. You know what? Yeah, I'm agreeing. I'm gonna say OT for this game. I know right before the game started that I said I was gonna lock it in 3-2 OT for the Flames, but you know what? I'm taking it back. Locking it in 3-2 overtime win for the Dallas Stars. Anyways. Now, just expect the Flames to score 5 goals in the second and completely kill it all. So we'll see. Yeah, I hope the Nashville beats the Avalanche game too. I want Nashville to win that game. I mean, I want Colorado to win that series, but I want Nashville to win a couple of games to make it interesting. When the North Stars moved to Texas, I thought they would call the team the Lone Stars. Yeah. That would have been interesting. Also expecting a Miro breakout. I hope we're right, Jeff. I mean, Heiskanen was solid in that first, but there's definitely another level he can get on. 2-1 Calgary wins beginning of the 6th period. 6th period. Whoa! Jim. Are you saying what I think you're saying? Are you saying 3 OT? Are you saying 3 OT? Because if you're saying 3 OT, if the Stars lose a 3 OT game, I will not be the happiest man in the world. Saros news. I'm pretty sure the latest update on him is just still that he'll be out for the first couple of games, but it feels more and more likely that he won't be here for the series. I feel like Seattle's more of a chemistry issue, not a player issue. Maybe Joe. But I do think I mean, considering that Seattle left guys like Tarasenko on the board and a bunch of other players, like, to me, I still think Seattle missed a lot of potential. But we got a couple more minutes to go until the second period starts back up. Once again, I want to know, get some flames, get some Go Stars in the chat, and let us know. Now we're about an hour into the stream. I want to know who you guys are cheering for. So get a 1 for Calgary and a 2 for Dallas. 1 for Calgary, 2 for Dallas. Who are you guys cheering for in this series? Obviously, I'd go 2, but I know we got a lot of different fans in this one. And also 3 for neither, if you are a producer Drew. Yeah, Corey Perry. I'm honestly so interested to see what happens in the rest of that series, because I mean, we're looking at it now. Tampa and Toronto. You go back to Tampa with a 1-1 score. I just have a feeling that I will say this. I think Game 4 you could maybe see Toronto win that and go back to Toronto with a 2-2 score, but I have a feeling that Tampa dominates in Game 3. I just have a feeling that they'll be fantastic. I mean, let's also give some credit where it's due to Victor Hedman too. 4-point night in Game 2. Absolutely legendary performance by him. Our RD, I'm a Panthers fan, but the fit that Cup has been for the Rangers, yeah. I mean, I kind of expected that from the beginning. I knew it was a little bit of an overpay, but I felt for the Rangers, they needed a guy exactly like that who could be on that top 6, who could fill in a playoff style role. Cup was exactly that guy, so I'm happy about that. But right now, everyone, red alert. No pun intended with the Flames. But we are 3 likes away from 300, so hit that like button if you haven't. Keep supporting the stream and every single like as well gets the stream out there to new people, so it is much appreciated. Oh yeah, Lucas, absolutely. Will the Cowboys make the conference finals next year? I like to say so, but probably not. Ultrix, go Flames! Hey, shout out to you, Ultrix. Good luck to the Flames the rest of the way. I have a feeling that the Flames will be much better in that second period. Much better in this second period. And I mean, let's hope, because that first wasn't really all too productive for them, but I have a feeling that the second will be pretty impressive for them. You know where you're... Oh, that is true, Lucas. That is true. Okay, you know what? We'll make a new bet. If the Flames win tonight's game, I will be putting on the Flames jersey. So we still have a long way to go, but if it does happen, that will happen 100%. Actually, let me write that down. Actually, Rob could probably keep me notified on that. Seems like most teams that lost game 1 are winning game 2. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I don't want to jinx anything, though, Trades. I don't want to jinx anything. Do not want to jinx anything, but let's hope. I have this Flames Star series going to 6 games with the Flames taking the series. Ooh, yeah, that was my prediction as well, Steven. When I was doing the prediction video for Sportsnet, I wanted to give the Stars a little bit of credit, but also I felt like the Flames would win that series in the end. So, yeah, I think that's pretty realistic. But to me, that's what will happen if the Flames go back to Dallas up 2-0. Because I see the Stars taking at least 1 in Dallas. And then maybe winning. Like, let's say they take 1 in Dallas. They lose game 4 or something. They go back to Calgary 3-1. I think they potentially win that game and force a game 6. And maybe lose at home. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. But we'll see. Cheering for neither. But if the Calgary Canucks do go far, that just shows the Canucks fans that hated Jim Benning that he can build a contender. I'd like to see Canadian team in the finals. Jim, I think the Flames are the best chance. I mean, the Leafs also have a chance, but I feel like the Flames are the best team built for the playoffs Canadian-wise. Edmonton is also in that conversation too, but I feel like for Calgary, they're the team in the West that really shapes up against Colorado well. St. Louis is also kind of in that conversation too, but I think Calgary has a solid chance at getting to the Cup final. I think they really do. Alex, hey, greetings from Guatemala. I'm a Rangers fan. Shout out to you, Alex. Good to see you in the chat. Hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully you enjoyed that game too against the Pens. That was an insane game. Insane game. Yeah, that is true. Hedman was brilliant in that game. Russ didn't show up tonight to save Pittsburgh. No offense, but an all-Canadian Cup would be awesome and great for the league. No offense at all. I mean, I'm an American hockey fan, but I don't really care either way. I mean, Calgary and Toronto or Edmonton, Toronto would be insane. We kind of talked about it in the game one stream. If that happens, Canada will go to war. Like, it'll be insane. So, that would be interesting. That would be interesting to watch. All right, Puck Drop is about to be upon us, everyone. So hit that like button, subscribe, get your score predictions for the rest of this game and even after the second period here, because I have a feeling the Flames have a good chance of coming back in this middle frame. Eastern Conference looks more brutal than the Western. That is true. That is true, Michael. But I'm going to say the next goal in this game is going to go to Calgary. And I'm going to say next goal is Blake Coleman. I'm going to say Blake Coleman gets the next goal. It makes it 1-1 for the Flames. But let me know, which player scores the next goal in this game? In this game too, will it be in the second period, third period, whatever it will be? Which player will get the next marker? Let us know. I'm going Coleman, Texas-born king. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Coleman looks like a player who got paid. I mean, he's still been pretty along the lines that he's brought in Tampa. So let me see. I have a feeling that this game is going to go overtime, but I'm also relatively new here and don't really watch regular season hockey, so take this with several grains of salt. Hey, I mean, honestly, I would really like to see this game go to OT as well. I would not be surprised about that. Not be surprised about that. All right, let me give me a second, y'all. We are underway in the second period. Stars and Flames. 1-0 still for Dallas, but we'll see what happens. I'm really interested to see what happens in this middle frame, though, everyone. And again, get your score predictions and everything. Who takes the next penalty? Ooh, it's got to be Dallas. It's got to be Dallas. I have a feeling it'll be the Stars. But we're now into the second period, and it is time. Get some Go Flames, get some Go Stars, get some hype in the chat for your favorite team, because it's now going back down. Who's your favorite, Calgary or Edmonton? If that series does happen, I'd be cheering for the Flames, and I think they would win that series as well. Lindholm or Goodbranson, Clapper from the blue line. Ooh, Goodbranson would be an amazing player to see score. Even as a Stars fan, I would love to see a Goodbranson goal, honestly. But I would like to see it after we're up 5-0. So those are my thoughts. Those are my thoughts. Give me a second, y'all. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Sorry, I have my my feed was glitching a little bit there. Now we should be good to go. Go hockey, that is all. Definitely agreed. 4-4 here for 2 minutes as well. 18:39 to go in the second. So a big opportunity here for the Flames as well to get back and tie this thing all up. Honestly, a lot of penalties again, though, in this game, which has definitely taken a little bit of a toll on the pace. But Heiskanen gets it back right there across for Roddick Foxa. Why is Foxa playing the 4-4? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing this right now? Why is Glenn Denning and Foxa the first line out there on 4? Anyways. Tanev dangling all the way through and into the offensive zone. Great play by him. Heiskanen, though, strips him of the puck, and the Flames will retreat back to the middle of the ice. But with a 4-4, the Flames enter with a 3-on-2. Coming in, Backlund, the shot, saved by Andre. Another chance and another grab. I think that was Shillington on the blue line. Stars get it back down the ice, and now across for Sagan. Sagan along the blue paint. Skips a dish all the way around for Lemestikov, but Mangiapane picks that puck up first. Second, serious mode. Yeah, I agree on that. This second is going to be a bloodbath. Icing against the Flames with 45 seconds going the 4-4. Big offensive zone face-off here for the Stars. Yeah, right, bonus. That makes sense. Yep. Did you guys know that they played Foxa and Glendenning as their first line in overtime? In overtime. Yeah. Foxa and Glendenning in overtime. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. There's so many goals between those two guys. I mean, Glendenning's been good this year, but Foxa really is the big guy. Raffle gets a quick shot. That one goes wide. Not enough juice, and I think Markstrom might have gotten a tip as well. Now a 2-on-2. Backlund right there. Another shot. Saved by Otter in front, and another stop as well. Otter coming through in the second, but Backlund still with it, trying to apply some more pressure. Another shot from a weird angle. Goes off a body and into the corner. Now coming in. Goodbranson loses the puck and has to keep it along the boards. The legend himself, Eric Goodbranson, back along. It'll go to Gaudreau on the corner. Gaudreau can't keep it onside, though. And we'll stick it into the middle. 16:40 to go, and the 4-on-4 is over. Now the Flames do have the advantage in shots, 10-9. Lindholm back to Goodbranson. Saved by Otter again. Not an exactly incredible save, but a good enough one. I think he got that with the upper pad. But now and again, Lindholm attacking the ice. Flames so far hot in the second. Another shot there by Gaudreau, and another save by Ottinger too. Rupe almost there for the breakaway, but Tanev got the retrieval, and the Stars put it into the Flames zone. Man, those last couple of minutes have been insane. Flames just putting on so many shots on Ottinger. Still no goals, though, through 24 minutes. But let us know, Flames or Stars, who scores the next goal? Right now, I'd put my money on the Flames 100%. I still pick Blake Coleman, but this top six for the Flames has been insanity these last couple of minutes. Pavelski gets it out of the zone. Sagan across for Nemestikov. Down from the corner. Trying to grind that out was Vladdy, but Anderson gets to it first, and the Flames get it out again. Now a 2-on-2 developing here for Calgary. Right there, Dubé. You'll shield it off. Now get a shot there. Blocked in front by Glendenning. Now across from Coleman. Coleman loads up now. Goodbranson on the point. Goodbranson's shot goes into the crowd and deflects wide. Again in deep. Zadorov continuing to push play. Calgary with all the speed, even on their slower defensemen. Able to show everything over these last couple of minutes. In deep, Milan Lucic out skating everybody. Still with the puck. Milan Lucic, and now a shot from the point and a save by Otter. Oh my goodness. And now we'll see a penalty. Oh my. Is that going to go against Calgary? If that does, that sucks for the Flames. They had so much pace in these first 5 minutes. Either way, we'll see what happens. That was an incredible few shifts for the Flames. That is exactly the type of attack that they really needed to show. And that's really the best few shifts they've had this entire series so far. Ottinger having to do everything. My goodness. Ben with a scrappy tip in the next goal. Trevor Lewis goes to the box for tripping, and we will see the Stars go on the power play again in this game. That is just a huge breaker for the Flames. Face off in here for the Stars. Hakanpää. Back to the point. It goes for Klingberg. Across. Radulov looking in. The pass. Couldn't get it all the way to Pavelski. Now on the other side, Robertson looking in. Loses the puck. Gets it back along, but goes up. Pavelski skates. And back to the Stars zone end. 1:35 now. Shots 12-9, by the way, for the Flames. They've had a major advantage in this second. Rupe will get a flutter shot on goal. They'll go right across for Studenic. Now in deep. Trying to get that was Robertson. Goodbranson, though, playing some solid defense. Keeping that puck in the corner. Stars get it out, though. Robertson now back to the point. Radulov across. Klingberg looking in. We'll get a bobbling puck to Radulov. Now coming in, Robertson. The shot. That one blocked in front by Tanev. Beautiful shot blocking ability. Again at the point, Radulov puts it right into the corner to no man's land. Lindholm, though, not able to get it out. Still some trouble here. Robertson trying to keep it in, and they will. Pavelski all the way, but just an unfortunate bounce and back to the middle. 50 seconds now to go in the power play for Dallas. Klingberg undecisive. He'll leave it off to Ben. Now into the offensive zone. Ben drop pass. Now to Robertson. Robertson collects. Goes right in deep. Off the corner and off the boards, it'll go to Suter. Now right there, shot by Sagan. That one gets saved by Markstrom and tight. Couldn't see much, but he saw enough, and he got that save with 35 to go. What a good penalty kill so far for the Flames, though. Even though the Stars have been in their offensive zone for most of it, The Flames have really limited the slot attack and have kept them on the perimeter, which has been huge so far. Take the under 4.5 goals? I would say so. I would say so, James. That's the thing as well, Steven. I think the stream itself is. I think I'm watching it on the same same time as you, but like the stream is just a few seconds behind, Steven. That's the thing. Like if you pause your TV or whatever it might be, and just like a few seconds back, then we'll be pretty much perfect. 25 seconds go on the power play for the Stars, but the Flames immediately, a few seconds before, got it right back down to the Stars zone. They look to recollect here. Gurianov trying to get back to that puck. Now Ben across, right there. Easy chance for Heiskanen. He goes for the shot again, and that one's saved by Markstrom. Heiskanen was right there for the one-timer before. Was undecisive, and it could have been that. It could have been that. 3 seconds now to go in the power play for the Stars, and that'll be all she wrote. Now 13 minutes to go in the second, but shots still in favor of the Flames, 12-11. That was just an incredible penalty kill job by the Flames. I thought that was pretty impressive. And that was huge too, because if they allowed the Stars to score on that, it would have been all over. All over for the momentum for the Flames especially. Oh, chance there by Kiviranta. Back to the slot. Fox isn't able to get to it, and now a 2-on-2. Goudreau with the speed. On the right wing, drop pass. Now Tkachuk has it. Tkachuk back to the blue paint. Right there, Hanifin, close in tight. Chance, but that one will be sent wide. Goudreau back to the point again. Zadorov across, almost connecting there to Lindholm. But Lindell gets the rebound off the boards, and the Stars will not get it out until Lindell gets it cleanly. Lindell going all the way through. A couple of defensemen and tied a chance as well. The defensive D-man, Lindell, putting up some interesting shifts so far. I gotta say though, Lindell almost did that in the first game where he came off that left side. Robertson in tights, couldn't get the shot off. Wow, this second has been awesome though. This second has been awesome. So many chances, so many opportunities. And Calgary comes up again. Trevor Lewis. I mean, really, like this second has been so nuts that I expect Trevor Lewis to get a slot chance. Like that's what I'm expecting at this point. Block in front. Lewis almost did get a slot chance. Actually, a turnover right here in front. Lucic across for Lewis. Couldn't get the shot off. Big block in front. Flames keep it going though. From the point, shot by Ritchie, saved by Onger, and the Stars get it out. Yeah, exactly what happened. That Flames forward line getting it done in the offensive ends. That's exactly what's happened in the second though. And we're only 9 minutes into. Still no goals though for either team. Coming in, quick shot there by Coleman. Whistles wide. Back to Robo in the corner. He'll push it but can't get it out. Stuck in the skates of Hanley. Coleman almost getting it in front of the net. But Robertson, supreme defensive play. Sagan, right in! He gets the shot, save by Markstrom. It might have tipped in front too. Sagan came out of nowhere with the slot chance, and Markstrom, I think, got a piece. Dude, I don't even, this game, what has happened to this game? This has been some of the best playoff hockey I've seen all season so far. Right here in this second period. Unbelievable. How have we not seen a goal? These goalies are absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Oh my gosh. Oh, Evan, thank you for the period shout out. Sorry about that, boys. My mistake. All right, commercial break here. Man, can't we love this man's energy? I am having a time. I'm having a time, man. I'm just having fun, man. I mean, my favorite team's in the playoffs. I also get to watch this great Flames team, so I'm having a good time. But seriously, this second has been unbelievable. I don't know what's happening right now. At this rate, my voice is gonna die before the second period even ends. That's how crazy this middle frame has been. Colorado, no goal. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, the Preds and the Avs are about to go into the second intermission tied 1-1. Go Preds! Go Preds, man! This is insane. I don't see Canucks in the playoffs, unfortunately. The Avs had a goal that was turned off or turned away, right? That sucks, though. That sucks. Oh, man. Let me see here. So, let me try and see if I can find this goal. I'll find it in a second. Big offensive zone faceoff for the Stars, but Flames with a good faceoff win there, and they go all the way down the ice. Big rush here. Shillington leading it. They'll go right behind for Dubé behind the Stars' net. Right there for Coleman, leaking it out. Absolutely out-deking everybody right there. But bad pass, and the Stars get possession back. Big hit right along the Stars' net, too. It's getting physical as well. Back to the point. Backlund looks in, shoots. That one blocked in front by Studenic. Good defensive play. And the Stars get it out. Man, this game has had... This second period has had everything, and we're now 10 minutes left in the second. All right, yeah, let me see that. Let me see that Avalanche goal for a second. Oh, yeah, I can see that. There was a little bit of a push, but I can see why that's goaltender interference. That's kind of it was not exactly the same play as that Kako goal that was overturned, but it was pretty close. Yeah, it didn't look like he was, well, he had that big hit, push by Fabro, but I would say that's goaltender interference. All right, so shots are 13-12 for the Flames now. No, honestly, the weird thing is we haven't even seen that many shots, but so many opportunities. The block shots have been a huge part of this second. Stars PP like McDonald's ice cream machine. Wow. Goudreau skating into circles in the offensive zone. Klingberg will get that puck back, though. A little bit of dancing. He'll find Kiviranta. Now up the ice for the Stars. Foxa back along. Try to find Kiviranta. Horrible pass there. And it goes back to the neutral zone. 8:40 to go in the second. This period has flown by. Absolutely flown by. Go Flames, go from Alex. Hey, shout out to all the Flames fans in here. Excellent period by them so far offensively. They've been really bringing it so far. Grav, if the Oilers fail to make it far this year, can you see McDavid ask for a change of scenery? I think it's on the table, but I also think next year would be the big thing. I mean, it's such a weird situation for Edmonton, but it could be a possibility. I feel like it might even take more than that for it to happen. Big chance in front by Mangiapane. Deflected that wide though, past Onger, and Hayes gets back to the puck. 8 minutes now to go in the second. That was a good slot chance though. Robertson was a little bit banged up back in his own zone though, so hopefully he's not all that roughed up. This series is living up to be. What are you talking about, Joe? This second has been insane. This second has been nuts. The first period was a little bit anticlimactic, but this second has been insanity so far. Shots 13-13 now. Title up, coming right in. Right, got a chance there by Nemestikov, and an absolutely amazing save by Markstrom. Tracking him all the way, and we'll see a fight after this. Lewis trying to get with Nemestikov as well. Right in front of Markstrom's kitchen. The rest will get into it, though, and we'll separate everybody. Lewis was really trying to go after Nemestikov. Was Nemestikov up in Markstrom's business there? Oh, wow. What a tip by Mangiapane. Almost got that. Yeah, Nemestikov, a good move there, but Markstrom saw it all the way. Yeah, Lewis kind of started that tussle, but is what it is. Still, a good chance by the Stars, and a good chance by the Flames the other way. Fusion, what's going on? Hello. Let me give a shout out to everybody in the stream. I know it is late for a lot of you guys, but appreciate it. We got Alex Cooks, we got Cowie, Deegan, we got Fusion, Grant, Ice Tray, Joe, Leaf, We got Lucas Gates, Matthew Townsend, Joe, Ryan Dallow, somewhere in flyover country. We got RD in here as well. Steven, we got T. Kesha, Truman in here. I appreciate you guys being awesome and giving us some great things to talk about as well. Leaf, hello, first time watching this. Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you coming by. It's gonna be, we'd love to have you here throughout, man. Let me know who you're cheering for, by the way, in this series. Stars or Flames? Let me know, man. I forgot. Yeah, that's true. I mean, he's been in a weird role. He's been in kind of like a penalty killing, finishing role. He's done well though for the Stars. Nothing amazing, but he's brought some speed, which for the Stars team is badly needed. I tell you, badly needed. So I think it's been a good acquisition so far. Hey, appreciate the shout out, Lucas. Every series is really good, but you can argue the As Prez is done for. I mean, possibly, but I mean, the Prez are keeping that series very close. Or at least this game very close. We'll actually start the third of a power play because of that failed challenge. That is going to be interesting. Let me know. The Prez going to start out the third with a power play. What is the final score of that Prez and As game going to be? Because I'm actually going to say the Prez get it done. I'm going to say 3-1 Nashville. So put your prediction in the chat. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to say the Nashville Predators get it done. I have a feeling. They'll, in those last 20 minutes, they'll be able to get something done. And they'll score on that power play to start out. Stars win this game, possibly Gabriel. So far, so good, especially with Jake Onger, man. The defense has been really excellent. I mean, I think one guy that's been fantastic has been Nessa Lindell. He's always been a great defenseman, but he's really put in the work, been outstanding physically. Another 4-on-4. So we'll get another 2 minutes of hopefully insane hockey action. I'm guessing the 4-on-4 is on the Mestikov and Lewis. Interesting. Raffle back to the point again. Klingberg couldn't find Lindell though. Goes right on the boards, and now the Flames come out with a 3-on-1. Tanev right in deep, and an Onger save. What a chance! And now the Stars, a 2-on-1. Sagan right there. Saved by Markstrom. Saved by Markstrom. Oh my goodness, these goalies are absolutely killing it. Breakaway for the Flames. Yardcroc wide. What's going on? What's going on? The second period. The second period right now. Now coming in Miro across. Big chance for the Stars. They couldn't score on it. Oh my goodness. Ben, a shot. He'll get that, and Marshall will make the save. A minute to go on this 4-on-4, and we're just dancing like it's a carnival. Oh my goodness. What is going on? What is going on? 6:10 to go in the second. This has been... I don't even know what to say. Kiviranta coming in. He'll go on the far side, trying to scoot it up, but bad turnover there. Unnecessary. And Backlund will come in on the 4-4, trying to dangle out Heiskanen. He almost did, but Suter came to the rescue. Suter turnover right there. Oh, thank you, Foxa. Suter gave it right away to Backlund again. They're playing freaking catch with the puck. Here, Lindholm. Oh, thank you, Lindholm. Oh, here. Take it again. Zadorov skates back down to his own zone with 5 to go in the 4-on-4. How have we not seen a goal in this second? This is going to be one of the craziest periods I've ever seen without a goal so far. This is so nuts. This is so nuts, especially playoff ways. Oh, Nemeskov almost a one-on-one there with Gabranson. Markstrom played the puck. He almost dang it. He almost pulled it, dang it. That was close. Thankfully, it kind of scooted a little bit faster than it should have. Coming in, Shillington the shot, saved by Onger. What a period! What a period! What a period for both these goaltenders. Onger again coming through. What is going on? Oh man. Oh man. This is insane. I mean, the thing is, it's a good period, but also you have to take into account. I mean, this series hasn't been insane in terms of puck movement so far, so I'm appreciating the puck movement we're getting right now. It's looking like it's really just like it's really just outdoor hockey right now. Like this is just it's getting crazy. Oh yeah, Lucas, hard night to sleep. Absolutely. We got 230 in this chat. Appreciate you guys coming in. Subscribe if you're new. Hit that like button if you haven't. Oh, man. Oh, man. Is that the score? Yes, it is, Dean. Stars are up 1-0. I'm as shocked as you are, Dean. I am as shocked as you are. I can't believe we've not seen a goal in this second. I cannot believe we haven't seen a goal in this second. Yeah, 4-on-4. We've seen okay. Have we seen 3 4-on-4s in this game? It might be 2, but I might be going crazy. I think we've seen 3 4-on-4s in this game. Oh my gosh. Already I'm thinking 4-2 Preds. Avs has gotten a lot of good chances. Preds have been pretty lucky to have this tie. That is true. But I mean, Ingram's been incredible so far. So we'll see. Andre playing like a vet in that series. Exactly, Gabriel. He's been so consistent, so calm. Like, this is the best Andre has played. I mean, Andre has had some great moments and some great streaks, but it feels like this is the best that Andre has ever played. As a Flames fan, I'm nervous. As a star, honestly, I think both fan bases should be extremely nervous. Like, this game has been so nuts. So nuts. Oh, man. I see both of this at Nashville versus Colorado go to OT. Man, that would be insanity. Oh, my gut has exploded. Getting a great workout. Just reacted to this game. Oh, good face-off win by the Flames. Right there, Tanev comes in as well. Big block by Vladislav Nemestikov. It'll go back to the point again. Shillington trying to dance around. And Deke, he'll get a shot. Glove save by Otter. Oh my goodness, he keeps it going. I think it's now 16-60 the shots. Let me see. Yeah, I think it is. Y'all. Y'all, I don't know what's going on. Started thinking you should become a play-by-play announcer. All you need is a catchphrase. It's like Doc Emmerich hit the post of the shot and you're all set. Honestly, just being compared to Doc Emmerich in the same sentence, I am absolutely honored about that. Absolutely honored. The GOAT himself. Will the 1-0 streak live on? We'll see, Gabriel. So far, it's looking so good. We got 4:40 to go in the second. I mean, I would not be mad. If that streak continues, but at least with this game, it doesn't feel like a 1-0 game. Like, I mean, in game 1, it felt like a what? Like, it felt like a 1-0 game. This, it feels like it should be like 2-2, 2-3. But both goalies are fantastic so far. Whoever has the over, oh yeah, I feel bad. I feel real bad. Face-off win by the Flames, right in the center of the ice. A little bit of a turnover there, but they still get it back with 4:30 now to go. Oh, apologies. Shots are right now 16-15 in favor of the Stars. So I'll change it back in a second. Stars in their own zone. Radulov a bad turnover there. Not able to get it out of the zone perfectly, though. And Yarncroc back for Dubé behind the Stars net. Dubé back to the point. Played across by Zadorov, now behind. Coleman trying to get back to that puck. It'll go right there to Kiviranta, but the Flames still trying to work it out. Foxa gets it out now across for Kiviranta, slashes it in deep. Markstrom plays it out, but Studni's trying to apply the forecheck. Lindholm through center, patiently, not looking for the pass yet. We'll get it across to Tkachuk, and now 3:50 to go in the second. Goudreau now with it. Through the middle. I mean, I will say this for the Flames, even though they haven't produced, I mean, guys like Goudreau and Lindholm have looked fantastic so far. We'll see if that can continue. Hintz in the offensive zone, trying to slide it across to Robertson. Still, the pressure being played in the offensive zone. Now coming in, Robertson, a quick shot. That one bobbled off Markstrom, and in the corner, it'll go to Tkachuk. 3:25 now. Lennon, I played a little bit of actual hockey, though I'm mostly a street hockey guy. I know I'm lazy, but I'm so much better at it. So much better at it. Time in Dallas, it is 10:43 right now. 10:43. If you were to take a top 6 forward from the Stars to get rid of them, which one would it be and why? Oh, Jamie Benn, absolutely. I mean, obviously leadership is huge, but you could do so much with that cap hit. 9.5 million. I'm salivating with the options the Stars have with that. Big shot there by Luci's from the point, and that one just goes wide. Shots this period as well, 9-7 in favor of Calgary, so they definitely been laying the hammer a little bit more throughout this middle frame. But back behind the Stars net, Ben right there for it. Across for Suter. I'm kind of getting nervous because the Flames are really starting to apply the pressure now. The Stars aren't matching that effort quite. So we'll see what happens in the next 2:30 of this second. But I have a feeling the Flames might have a late goal in them right now. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. I mean, thankfully I've gotten some practice with the play-by-play, but definitely a long way to go with that. Yeah, if that Nashville and Colorado game goes to OT, I feel real bad. I feel real bad for Drew. I gotta be honest, real bad for Drew. Do you see a lot of hockey fans in Texas? Actually, I do, Fluke. I don't have a lot of friends that are hockey fans, but I see Stars stickers on cars way more often than like Mavs stickers. So that's an indicator of hockey fandom in Texas. I guess it'll work. But yeah, I feel like for Texas, it's the fans that are here are one of the most passionate ones out there. Quick shot by the Flames, the rebound there too, but Toffoli couldn't be in the right position, and the Stars get it out to the middle. Mangiapane again, trying to put that ahead. Trying to find Toffoli on the connection pass. Andre will play that now. Hanley, a little bit of trouble. Toffoli coming right in with it, and we'll see a penalty. I think that'll be, will it be against Sagan and the Stars? I think that was against Mangiapane. He was streaking all the way through. Sagan might have caught his skate. It will be. The Stars are going on the penalty kill. Sagan goes to the box. And the last 2 minutes of this second just got a little more interesting. Stick around, boys. Hit that like button if you haven't. We're 3 likes away from 350, so let's keep that going. If you're enjoying the commentary, if you're enjoying everything, hit that like button. That was not a purposeful trip by Sagan whatsoever, but it's how it happens, and Sagan goes to the box for tripping. Okay. I mean, the Flames power play, even though it hasn't been the best in this series, still has so many options, and they've been really cooking these last couple minutes, so this is going to be interesting. Big face-off win there by the Stars, and immediately down the ice to Jacob Markstrom. So we'll see what happens here. 1:43 to go in the second. They'll have about 10 seconds to start out the third if they don't score on this opportunity in the second. But obviously they want to get it tied up with 20 minutes to go. Right there in front, Lindholm trying to get it across. That will just get tipped into the blue paint, but it'll be tipped high and into the stands for the whistle. Now 1:28 to go in the second. Would a Houston NHL team be positive for Dallas Stars fans? I think so, Glendon. I mean, for the Stars, there's a few teams that are kind of a rival, but having a Houston team, I think that would be awesome for the rivalry. I know there's quite a few Stars fans in Houston, but I don't know. I feel like Houston is the next best bet for an NHL team. I mean, the Stars are always in top 20 in attendance. They're always super consistent, even when the team hasn't been that successful. Gaudreau almost across the ice. What a stick blocked by Hakanpää. Oh my goodness, that would have been an easy goal in front. Easy goal in front. I think that was Toffoli on that left inside corner. Gaudreau, good idea, but Hakanpää able to get that out into the stands. So now 1:22 to go. But yeah, I would say Houston is an absolutely logical step. That would be awesome. Another big face-off. Flames win it. Gaudreau across in front. Another block, but the Flames keep it in. Right there at the point, Anderson across for Gaudreau, in tight, big tip by Tkachuk, but it goes wide just enough, and the Flames go out of their own zone. Here comes Nemestikov. Nemestikov, some room, but amazing foot save by Anderson. Stretched all the way out to make it, and gets that pass block perfectly done. Now a minute to go in the power play, 50 seconds to go in the third period. Flames come in, Gaudreau, good sauce pass. Back in the zone, Anderson with some trouble, but he'll find Lindholm on the other side. Lindholm, Gaudreau in front almost to Toffoli. Another good defensive block. Now across the ice, right there is Tkachuk. He'll glide, finding Lindholm. Tkachuk in front, back to the point. Anderson, 30 seconds to go. He'll get a shot there. Save and a tip in front by Lindell. He'll collect it and send it back down the ice with 23 to go. Markstrom trying to do anything now to get the goal before the second comes to a close. Anderson still out of it. Still the same group. Now Yarncroc comes out, but might be called offside. Interesting. So far, so good for the kill for the Stars, but we'll see. This will be scary if you're a Stars fan. Hey, no, Jim, don't worry, brother. I like the Flames quite a bit. And I've loved watching them this season. They've been such a fun team to cover and to really see blossom into their own, right? I mean, last year was such a topsy-turvy season for them, and to see them have such consistency and such ease of everything this season, it's pretty fun to watch for them. And my dad's side is also from Calgary, so that helps. Which young teams do you see being very dangerous, competitive in a few years? In a few seasons, Detroit easily would be my number one in that category. I mean, I'm not anybody to doubt Steve Yzerman. That's not my game plan. Quick shot on Jake Ottinger, but that'll be it for the second period. The Stars kill off most of that penalty kill, but still somehow this game is 1-0 going into the third. I don't know how we didn't see any goals in that second, but Jake Ottinger came through. So now, since the second is over, I want to know in the chat, for your favorite team, Stars, Flames, whoever you're cheering for, 0 out of 10, how would you rate the game so far for your team that you're cheering for? For me, as a Stars fan looking at this game so far, I would have to give it a 9. It wasn't as complete as the first, but there was a lot more offense, a lot more opportunities. The defense wasn't as complete, and there was some penalty trouble there, but that was kind of the same way as the first. So I would give it a 9 out of 10 for the Stars. Pretty great game 2 up to this point, but still a lot of room for that to change, and a lot of time for the Flames to get on the board for sure. Have any Jets jerseys? I do, Ethan. Give me a second. I got my Dustin Buffalo one on deck. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, I feel like this one, it's interesting. It's obviously the Reebok version, and it is a little bit banged up, as you might not be able to see it, but yeah, it's definitely one I like wearing quite a bit. Arizona Coyotes moved to Houston, revival to the Houston Aeros. That's what I think is most likely, Lucas, but we'll see. I mean, I might die before Arizona gets moved, so maybe not. Oh, intermission poll, TV series or movies? I go movies every single time because they're just easier for me. Okay, fine. Meanwhile, I can just go watch a movie and have as good of a time, so it works for me. Hey, it's, good night, Grav and chat. Hey, we'll see you in the next one, brother. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciated. Sucks to see you go, though. Sucks to see you go. As a Canadian dude, not bad, good work. Thank you, Jansen. Appreciate it, man. And hey, I try to be as fair as I can to both teams. Obviously, like, the thing is, I am biased for the Stars a little bit, but I don't want to hide the bias and lie to you guys. I think that's the worst thing I could do is come on here and be like, oh no, I don't even like the Stars that much. I love the Stars. I want them to win this game, but I try to be as fair as possible for both. Power play Flames, starting to see Grav stress. Well, you saw it. You saw it. Oh, man. But yeah, that's the thing. We had 240 people in this chat. Appreciate you guys coming in. Hit that like button if you haven't. And appreciate you guys sticking with us, even though it is on the later side of things. You guys have been brilliant so far. It's been so fun to talk with you. It's been an awesome game. Which Canadian team is your favorite? I'd probably say Calgary. I would say Montreal and Calgary are both in that conversation for me. Oh yeah, I think Quebec definitely should have a team for sure. Hey Jim, thank you, man. Appreciate that. I would guess though, TV series, Sean, is like any TV series, so like Netflix stuff and other things like that. I rated an 8.10. Nice, RD. 10 out of 10, better than being at work. That's true, Maxwell. That's true. Hayden Davies, what's going on, Hayden? Good to see you. Good to see you. And we also got David coming in. Hey, Grav, how is it going, King? How is it going? Sean, hold on for dear life, Stars. Man, the only reason is because of the goaltending, truly, but I am still so shocked that this game is 1-0. It shouldn't be a thing. This shouldn't be happening right now. We should be talking about like a 2-1, 2-2 game, but we're not. And I am really kind of nervous because honestly, the longer this game goes, the longer it's still 1-0, the more I'm like, okay, Calgary, when is it going to happen? When are you going to score a goal? I'll say this, though. Calgary scores only 1 goal in 2 games. That is not good. That is not good. Well, duh, but you know what I mean. Yeah, expert analysis right there, bro. Grav. Breaking news, 1 goal in 2 games, not the greatest result. More news at 7. Oh, man. By the way, that present Avs game still 1-1, 16 minutes to go. I am so curious to see if that game goes to OT. So curious to see if that goes to OT. Ingram standing on his head. Absolutely. Absolutely. T-Dog, what's going on? As a neutral for this game, I would rate this a solid 7 out of 10. Seems like a great game to be a goalie, but some goals would be nice. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, goaltenders have been on their tip-top shape. I mean, this for me is kind of my ideal lower scoring game. Like for me, I'm not necessarily a goals guy. I'm a scoring chances guy. That's my love right there, is scoring chances. And we saw so many in that second. So many in this second. So even though there wasn't that many goals, I still think there was so much action. So much action. Odgers only allowed 1 goal on 50 shots for Matthew. Oh my gosh. Is that... I mean, I was about to say, is that true? But it does feel true. It does feel like it would be true. It does feel like it would be true. Odgers a legend, man. So good. So good. But yeah, I would say Montreal's probably my favorite Canadian team, and then Calgary would be second. I'd probably go Montreal, Calgary, maybe Vancouver, maybe then Edmonton, maybe then Toronto. Probably after that will be Winnipeg, and then maybe Ottawa. I'd have to think more about that, because they're all like super close to that like 3 and 8 range. 9v9, awesome for both 10v10 on goaltenders. Oh man, I know they're kind of dangerous now, but once in a while get Wallstedt, Rossi, Lambos, and others are going to be absolutely Mike. I mean, that prospect pool, in my opinion, is so underrated. So underrated. That is true, Rob. That is true. Right now we're at 366 likes. Let's change that right up. Let's change that right up. All right, and these shots on goal too. Let me get that up to date for you guys. So to end the second period, these shots on goal are 16 for the Stars and 17 for the Flames. So the Flames got a couple in that last power play. Still though, I mean, honestly, even though the Stars still aren't leading in shots, I've still been really impressed by their offense so far, but we'll see. In the third, I think it's interesting because the Stars, they love to... Here's the thing for Flames fans in this chat. In this third, you can expect the Stars to pretty much give up on offense, or at least that's what they typically like to do, is once they have that big lead, and especially in that final frame, once they have that big lead, it feels like they stop trying offensively. So to me, that it can't happen. There's still a lot of goals that need to be scored, and even though Calgary won that game 1-0 last time around, so few games, against a team like Calgary especially that has great scoring, you're going to be able to win 1-0, so we'll see. I still think Dallas especially needs an insurance goal, but these last 20 minutes are going to be awesome. Yep, and give some massive shout outs to producer Rob, putting in so much work behind the scenes and being awesome. So you know what? Let's get some producer Drew or producer Rob hype. Producer Drew will give him some hype if the Avs win later on. But get some producer Rob hype in the chat. He's been absolutely amazing tonight, just killing it. I'm really just the middleman while Rob is putting in the true work. The true work. Interesting random stats. 7 out of 10 of leading scorers this season came from Canadian teams. True. I mean, I'm pretty sure a few of them are American, like JT Miller, Matthews, and Johnny Gaudreau. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, honestly, it's been really fun to watch a lot of these Canadian teams have pretty good top end scoring. Toxic, what's going on? Hello. I want this entire series to be games won by 1-0. I mean, at this rate, we're pretty close to that. I got AP exams tomorrow. Must sacrifice sleep for grabbing the Flames. Appreciate you, David. I mean, obviously, you want to get both done, but priorities. Like we were hungry, and you can see it, but their defense is tightened up. That is true, Cody. That is true. I really like Dallas' defense in that second, but That's the thing. Like, if Calgary, I feel like if Calgary plays in the third like they play in the second, I feel like the goals are bound to come still. I thought they had a much better second in terms of the consistency. So I feel like it'll be fine. I feel like it'll be fine. Unsure was 8 for 8 in 2020 and 33 saves last game and 16 out of 17 currently. Hey, that man steps up for the playoffs. That man steps up for the playoffs. Love to see that. Love to see that. If Dallas wins this game, how much will momentum shift to Dallas? I see Dallas getting so much more hype if they win, especially after. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the thing. They go back to Dallas. They go back to Dallas 1-1. If that's how it happens, then to me, I feel like then it goes back to Calgary in Game 5 2-2. And that is exactly where you want to be. That is exactly where you want to be. So, in my opinion, you look at that type of result, and to me, I mean, getting out, even getting out of Calgary down 2-0 is kind of what I expected. So, if it's 1-1, then I will be the happiest man alive. I will be the happiest man alive. Yeah, I mean, the Sens would probably be last place Canadian team-wise for me, but I don't, hate them. They're just kind of, yeah. I do like a lot of what they've been doing, though, recently with their young core, with guys like Stützle, Josh Norris, who's my boy, Jake Sanderson coming up. They got some pretty good pieces that I do like, so they might rise in that list, honestly. Right now, Goudreau, we're in the second intermission, so we still got about 10 minutes to go until the third starts back up. Let me know in the chat, with 20 minutes to go in this game, what are we thinking for the score predictions? What are we thinking for the score predictions? Because for me, I'm going to say still that this game goes to OT. I'm still going to say this game goes to OT. I'm going to say 1-1, OT, Stars win 2-1. That's my prediction. Locking it down. I know I've locked down three different predictions in this stream, but you know what? Sometimes I just got to be on the right side of history, and I got to make sure today's one of those days. Sefion, what's going on? Hello. Welcome to the stream. If you were to play in the NHL, what number would your jersey be? Absolutely number 29. Absolutely number 29. That's been my favorite sports jersey for a long time. With Adrian Beltre now, Jake Onger, obviously, who's been a king. A lot of my favorite players have worn 29. So, yeah, I mean, it would either be 11 or 29. I like both of those numbers. Yeah, producer Rob Hygram, Madav, absolutely. Absolutely. And Tanner as well, again, the hype as well. Is Goudreau, if Goudreau doesn't produce this playoffs, I don't see the Flames offering him the money he will be demanding. Maybe Truman. Maybe. But I don't know. I just feel like for the Flames, Goudreau's so important to them. So important to them. I mean, the guy, in my opinion, had a top 5 most valuable season across the NHL. He was so important. The even strength production was so consistent. To me, I feel like you still have to find a way to keep him. Still have to find a way to keep him. 2-1 in double OT. Don't know who wins, though. 1-0 Dallas from Pierre Christopher. Seeing you with the Sportsnet frame fits, man. Good work. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Good luck to the Wild as well in Game 3. That Game 2 was way better for them. Way better than them. For them. Pablo, what's your connection with the Gulf Storm? I started rooting for them as my favorite CHL team because I really liked watching Nick Suzuki specifically, and because I just really liked their jerseys. And that was 4 years ago now. And I kind of just loved watching that team, and with them as well, winning the OHL championship back then and everything. I just wanted to start rooting for them, and I eventually got their jersey too. Oh, man. It's still tied 1-1, Nashville and Colorado. Can we get some Fs in the chat as well for producer Drew right now? Because I just know this man is not having a good time. I just know this man is not having a good time. T-Money, hello. Most overrated team in the playoffs and most underrated. Most overrated. Most overrated, I'd probably have to say, oh gosh. I might get hate for this, but I still think Florida. I didn't want to say it. I really didn't want to say it, but I know so many people are picking them to win the Cup. I don't quite see that out of them for this season, but anything is possible. I mean, that Game 2 versus the Caps was much better, so we'll see. But I don't know. To me, that's the only one that kind of comes to mind. Maybe Colorado, because I don't see them getting past the conference final. If it's Flames versus Avs, I see the Flames getting past them. So actually, I might say Colorado for that. I might say Colorado for that. But I would say most underrated is definitely the Kings, man. Definitely the Kings. Their defense, their goaltending, Philip No being fantastic. They got a lot of components that I like a lot. I got a 2-1 stars at the point scoring. It is at a premium. That is true, Artie. How many shots does Gaudreau have? Give me a second. I mean, Gaudreau, I still think has played I think Gaudreau's been their best forward tonight. Like he's been all over the ice. Gaudreau has 1 shot. Backlund has 4. Toffoli has 2. Mangiapane has 1. Lindholm has 1, and Yarncroc has 2. No shots for Coleman. No shots for Kachuk. No shots for Dubé. Interesting spread there. Preds are trying so hard right now. Honestly, Gabriel, like this is their one chance though. If you think about it, this is their one chance to really get in this series. Yeah, it is Nashville. Even if they do lose 2-0 and they go back to Nashville, there's still obviously a chance there. But like, I feel like if they go 1-1 back to Nashville, that completely turns the tide of this series. And if Ingram can be fantastic, like he's been so far, he's made 33 saves tonight. If he can continue doing that, then there's a chance they can pull that thing out. Or even maybe steal a couple more games. So, to me, it really, really, really influences a lot. Funny you say hockey number is 29 minus 28. Another good choice. Another good choice. What's the secret for burning up in a hockey jersey? It's become way too hot and humid for hockey jerseys for me. Yeah, that is true. In Texas, it's pretty hard to get that. I mean, for me, I think Adidas jerseys are pretty good for that, but it's definitely not ideal. Actually, let me know in the chat down below too. Since it is Colorado Nashville tied 1-1, which player scores the next goal in that game? Which player will it be? Not team. Which player will it be on the Avs or Preds? Because for me, I still point to Nashville maybe winning that game. So I'm gonna say Mikael Granlund as my pick. I'm gonna say Mikael Granlund. Let me know in the chat though, which player on either team scores that next goal? Because I still think there's a chance it happens in regulation too. Aiden, Stars looking good tonight. It's been solid so far. It's been solid. But let me know. McKinnon, Duchesne, Forsberg, Burakovsky, Landeskog. Who are we thinking? Who are we thinking? I feel like if you're the away team and you're splitting the first 2 games, the series turns to your advantage. That is true, Gabriel. That is true. Especially in this Dallas and Calgary series, in my opinion. Especially in this Dallas and Calgary series, in my opinion. I mean, Nashville, I think, is just still, even with Ingram, still a bigger question mark than Dallas would be, but we'll see. Yeah, exactly, Jacob. The more predictions you make, the more likely one will be correct. My boy. My boy. Aiden, what's going on, man? It's good to see you, man. Yeah, again, Dallas has looked incredible so far tonight. We got a few more minutes to go into the third. Starts back up. I am still nervous. I am still really nervous right now. Flames start with Flames are on the power play for about 10 seconds as well to start out that third. So that's a little bit of a factor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go back to the third. Let's change the period before I forget. There we go. All right, 1-0 Dallas. Final frame here. Jake Ottinger and Markstrom providing just an absolutely elite goaltending matchup so far. Let us know, what is the next goal? Who is going to score the next goal in this game as well? Which team will it be? Which player will it be? I'm going to say Flames tie it all up. And again, I'm going to say Blake Coleman gets it done. He seems to always love to hurt the Stars in many ways. So we'll see how that comes to pass. Wouldn't mind 3-on-3 in overtime periods. In the playoffs, I don't know. That'd be fun, but I think it would end playoff games too quick. Overrated Pittsburgh? Maybe, Matthew. If Stars win tonight, I predict the series going to 7. I would love that. I mean, hey, that's more streams for us, eh? All right, boys and girls, third period about to start back up. Final 20 minutes are about to be underway. I am going to go into full crazy mode right now. 8 seconds to start off the power play in the third period, but the puck is dropped in the Saddle Dome, and we will continue to see some amazing hockey in this third period. But Calgary already starts off with some possession into the offensive zone. Puck gets into the corner, played off by Lindholm though, And right behind the net, trying to get that across. Now for Gaudreau, the shot. That one just wide in front. Oh my goodness, Lindholm could not put that in. He couldn't put it in. It was so close. It was so close. And the Stars get it back down. And that'll be icing against Dallas. How close was Tkachuk to getting that? It looked like he was inches away. Yeah, so Tkachuk put it right in front of the net. Then Gaudreau put a backhander. It went off Hakanpää, and it was 2 inches away from the red line. But he somehow got it right back into the corner. Oh my, it hit the post too. It hit the post. This game, ever since the first, this game has become unhinged in every way. What a chance. What a chance. Oh, another save there by Unger. Man. Oh, what's that now? 18 saves for Otter? Ardu says next goal will be Tkachuk. Aiden says Coleman, miss him. Spencer Abs, Nichushkin. Dallas wins 3-1 tonight. I like how you think. B-Dog says for me for Flames. Yeah, this is going to OT. We'll see. Grav, what team would you play for other than the Stars? I feel like Tampa Bay, just because they'd have the best chance of making me a good player. even Tampa Bay could make my bum self into an NHL player. It's incredible. Calgary gets it back up. Now all the way down to Foley. Back into the corner. Backlund just ends up crushing it along the boards, but Dallas gets to it eventually, and Robertson, a little bit methodical play there. Will patiently get into the Flames zone. Now Shillington gets the turnover and goes right up the ice. Gets stuck in between Haskinen's legs, and Yarncroc right there. Coleman almost getting that rebound. Now behind the net, right in front for Dubé. He spins around, now attacks the net. Dubé in close, saved by Ottinger. He just absolutely sprays out to make that glove grab. And we'll see some feistiness after two, and Messikov again being involved in some after whistle antics. But still 18-24 to go. Still, man. I mean, Calgary immediately in this third attacking the net beautifully. Dubé with an excellent shift there. But not like just over 1:30 into this period, Calgary has had a couple of really good opportunities. Really good opportunities so far. Man. Epic guy with the OT hype. Yeah, let us know. Get some OT hype in the chat if you want to see this go to OT. I mean, my voice isn't gonna love it, but I'll whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes, we'll be here. Shots now 19-16 in favor of the Flames in a big defensive zone faceoff. Glendening and Yarncroc. Glendening gets the advantage, and Klingberg behind his own net gets some room, and Foxa will spray it into the middle. Right there across, Kiviranta trying to get the edge, but the Flames go all the way up. Then turn over to Klingberg. Klingberg back to Studenic now across Kiviranta with some speed. He'll close it off around the boards. Gets pinpointed by Dubé though, but the Stars keep it going. Right behind Radulov, trying to set up Kiviranta, but helmet came off and he has to go back to the bench. Yarncroc now with some speed, all the way to Dubé. I mean, Yarncroc and Dubé is a really interesting pairing there. Stars keep it back. Oh, risky pass there, but Ben goes all the way back up. He gets some speed. Across for Klingberg. He'll get a chance, but couldn't get the shot off. Klingberg, another opportunity. He'll just get that shot across, but it is blocked in front. Ben, a sharp angle opportunity too. But Calgary gets the puck cleanly. Now Gaudreau with speed enters the offensive zone with some space. Right there, shot by Lindholm. Another block in front though. I think that was by Hakanpää again. And another strong defensive play. 17-15 now to go, but the Flames have been really carrying the puck well so far. Lindholm in deep for Tkachuk, now behind the nets. But another strong defensive play by Hakanpää. So underrated and so good over these last couple of games. Studenic now enters the zone. He'll come on the far side. Studenic, a little bit of a weak shot on goal. Almost tipped there by Ben, but Markstrom gloves it either way. And we'll get a whistle after. We got 200 folks in here. Thank you guys for coming in again. Another big alert. 8 likes away from 200. So hit that like button. Have some support on the stream. Subscribe if you guys are new. Let's keep it going. I am still in shock of what we're seeing right now. Colorado with a power play with 7 to go. Ooh. Whew. Grav, how did you feel when the Stars lost to the Lightning in 2020? Sad, but it also felt like the Stars got as far as they could, and it just felt like they couldn't do anything more. Especially in that game 6. That was rough. And Tampa was a much better team, so I wasn't really that mad. Big blast by Richie, but another save by Ottinger. Another blessed save by Ottinger. 20 on the night. 20 on the night for Jake. I gotta change that now. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Man, there's no words to even describe Ottinger anymore. He has been incredible. I want this game to end with this score display right now. I can't take it. I have a feeling that the Avs are going to score a heartbreaking goal just before the end. The key to success in the NHL is to leave the Lightning right after you crack the starting lineup. Bulls seem to just dump young players that end up being solid. If it was for Ingram, this Avs and Prez game would be at least 4-1. That's for sure. 100%. Good play by Miro again along the boards, and another dump play. But the Stars, interestingly enough, they've had a couple of chances here, but not really that much of a consistent attack, especially compared to Calgary. Obviously playing a more defensive style, but still there's been some opportunities, so I couldn't be that mad. Suter now into the offensive zone, gets a line change for his team all the way around for Nemestikov. A tip play, stuck in Sagan's skates in the corner. They'll grind it out and still all along. Loose puck, Glendening tries to go after it, and Nemestikov tries to put it in front of the net, but Tanev, just great awareness and positioning, and Richie will take that puck into the Stars' end. Now 16 minutes to go. Oh man. I don't know anymore. I'm just, every single minute that's ticking by, I'm just getting more and more anxious. Fox now in the offensive zone, back into the corner. Good play by Kivi Ronsta to keep that on his stick, but Radulov turns it over. Unfortunately, and Mangiapane will go behind his own net. Will the Oilers take control of the series, or will LA bounce back at home? I think it'll be 2-2 going back to Edmonton. That's my prediction. Next goal, Duchesne. That would be interesting. Jake is amazing. Goalie, incredible for Dallas. Keep it 1-0. I mean, really, it's because of him. It's because of him. We got 15-18 to go in the period, Tinkred. Hello from Russia, NHL Super. Great to have you. Welcome to the stream. 15 minutes now to go. Stars get it out. Good play by Gurianov. Gurianov with a 2, or Hintz, my apologies. Hintz with the puck, and now Robertson gets it back from the slot. Robertson to Pavelski. Pavelski trying to flutter that to the point. Thankfully, Kivi Ronsta got to it in tight. Other side, almost there for Pavelski in front of the slot. That would have been beautiful, but Flames again, good awareness in their own end, and Yarncroc will get it out all by himself. Richie back to the point, right there, Goudreau! Saved by Ottinger! In front of the net, another chance, Tanev! Saved by Ottinger again! Another filthy opportunity, but the Flames can't get past the young goaltender. Oh my goodness, that Goudreau should have scored on that. Let's all be real here. Goudreau should have scored on that. I don't know how he didn't. He tried to wrap it around again, and then couldn't get it past. Ottinger. Now 22 saves for Jake. Sadorov behind his net. Good little play there, but Flames are able to get it out completely. Good Branson. A little bit of patience there, and it'll find the middle. That was a great setup by the Flames, though. And I thought that, I'm pretty sure it was Tanev that came for the D side, would have been able to blast one home, but there was not enough traffic there, and Ottinger was able to see that puck pretty perfectly. Markstrom back along for Zadorov. Zadorov weaves his way through around Gurianov and a couple other defenders, but leaves it off for Klingberg, and he goes right up to the ice, but gives it away to Foley, almost making the most of that. That would have been awful. That would have been so bad, because Ottinger almost didn't tend the goal. Almost did not tend the goal, and we would have had a very mad Grav if that just happened. Anderson comes all the way through, almost into the slot, but couldn't get the shot off. Good play. Hanley into the, almost put that over the glass. That would have been rough. Flames again, attack to Foley. Backlund into the slot, almost getting a pass there. That'll be sticked into the Flames crowd. And now 12:58 to go. Man, Otter, give yourself a break, dude. What a couple of chances there for the Flames, but still nothing. Appreciate you guys coming. We're now in commercial break. I am going nuts right now. I'm going absolutely nuts. 2017 Dallas Stars draft would be franchise changing for any team. Mark my words. I mean, yeah, Heiskanen, Onger, Pedersen, Robertson. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Great save by Onger again. I know, it's crazy, Tanner. Prediction for Leafs Lightning tomorrow. I say Lightning win that game. I'm going to say 4-0. But I do think the Leafs might take game 4 and have it 2-2 going back to Toronto. An Avalanche loss will make me smile ear to ear. I mean, I'm not exactly going to disagree with you there. By the way, that game has 2:28 to go in the third, and it's still 1-1. It is still 1-1. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Smelling overtime in the Colorado game. It's looking that way, Von Hook. It's looking that way. I want to see tie game series back in Dallas. Same gas. Same. Good to see you in the chat as well. Calgary has lost 11 straight games, since game 2 win for Flames 2004 for San Jose second round. Interesting. Interesting. If I didn't tend the goal, he would have become SD. Exactly, man. If we don't want that. We don't want that. We want everybody else besides Jake and the Dangets. Yeah, so yeah, I'd say Bolts in game 3 and then Leafs in game 4. London Energy, hope Dallas wins the series. Hey, appreciate it, brother. I mean, I'm obviously rooting for Dallas, but for all Flames fans in here, appreciate you guys sticking with us today. It's been an insane game. Insane game. It's been so much fun to watch. I mean, that first period was fine, but since then, it has been unreal. Unreal. By the way, they keep showing random Stars fans in the Settle Dome, and it's so funny because there's like one Stars fan with a jersey and then the wave of red, but hey, those are the real heroes. Those are the real heroes having a great time. Bad turnover by the Stars. Here comes Little in the shot, but fantastic save again by Ottinger. Try to go with the deflection on Klingberg's stick, and that would have been successful, but it wasn't tipped enough, and it went right to the chest of Ottinger. Good little fake play, though, by the Flames on that opportunity. And again, another play where for the Flames, I think that was a good setup. Just not enough to get it past Onger so far. 23 saves now. 23 saves. Face-off win Flames in the offensive zone. Right there, Kachuk. He'll deke in, shooting, and another save. 20, make that 24. Make that 24 for Ottinger tonight. 12:43 now to go in the third. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Gosh. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Dallas makes it. Do you want Edmonton or LA? I think I might prefer LA because Edmonton I feel like McDavid always has a way against us. And I feel like LA is, oh gosh, shot by Hannafin. That one just deflects wide. I feel like LA is kind of a very similar team, and we like to beat pretty similar teams. So I would probably choose LA on that one. Again, the Flames weave their way through. Backlund gets pushed down. Goes all the way across. Anderson now to Gaudreau. Now to Hannafin on that left side. Hannafin in front. Saved by Ottinger. It'll deflect into the corner. Pavelski will go after it. Turns it over to Gaudreau, but thankfully Robertson was right there for the turnover too and gets it in the middle. Oh my goodness. Man. Another good setup by the Flames, but a good defensive stick there by that first line for the Stars. And that's all she wrote for that play. Tanev up the ice. All the way there, but great pickpocket by Suter. Flames still trying to come back up, but the Stars get some breathing room with pocket paw right there. Man, we got 11 minutes to go. 11:43 to go. Stick in this live stream. Stick with us because this game is far from over. Trust me as a Stars fan, it is far from over. Dubé all the way into the offensive zone by himself. Now in the corner, pushing everything. Goes back behind the Flames net and all the way to the middle. Kiviranta out for it. Deflected by the Flames just enough, though. Dubé still with it. A puck hound in this shift. He'll go back to the point. It'll be deflected. Good play. Flames try to keep it in, but great stick play by Foxa. But wait, are we seeing a penalty? Wait, what happened? What just happened? What just happened? Was it a power? Or maybe that was offside. I don't know. I don't know. I'm too anxious to think about it right now. I'm too anxious to think about it right now. Too anxious to think about it. No penalty. Okay. Okay. Whew. Whew. We're good. We're okay. We're okay. Have the Stars even got a shot on goal this period? They got in two. They got in two. They got in two. It must have been like a hand pass or something. That's the only thing I could think of. 11-14. Shots 24-18, but the Stars up 1-0. With still a lot of time to go. Big face-off win by the Stars in their own zone. Klingberg elegantly up the ice. Will be tipped there by Gurionov, just enough to evade the icing. Ben, great physical play. Back on the blue pane, he'll get a quick shot. Marks from the save. Now Klingberg right there, weaves his way through, comes to the slot, shoots, saved by Markstrom. Right and close, another opportunity, but Markstrom will make the cover and get the handle on it. And Gurionov is swarmed by everybody, by Calgary right in front too. Good play by Klingberg though, showing the hands. And almost a goal because of it. Almost a goal because of it. Oh boys, OT in Colorado versus Nashville. That's kind of beautiful. That's kind of beautiful. We've seen a decent amount of OT so far. And honestly, not many people would have predicted OT in that series after what Colorado did in the last game. So good for Nashville. Let us know actually in the chat. 1 for Colorado and 2 for Nashville. Who do you guys see winning that game? 1 for Colorado, 2 for Nashville. Put your picks down in the chat. Let us know. Let us know. Because I'm saying 2. I still have a feeling Nashville's going to pull that thing out. Shot by Lindell, right in front of the net, right there for Rupe. But good defensive play by Shillington to disallow that shot. Or at least disallow it from being all too heavy in front of the net. 10:38 to go in the third. Oh my gosh, man. The Flames haven't had an insane chance in the last couple minutes, which makes it better, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Flames keep it in the offensive zone. Good play by Anderson. Right there for Robertson. Come on, get it out, man. Get it out. There we go. Beautiful play, beautiful play, beautiful play. Beautiful play, beautiful play. Okay, come on. Goudreau, though, enters the zone. Straddling that blue line across. Good pass, good shot. Right there, shot. Saved by Ottinger. Saved by Ottinger on the Shillington chance. 25 saves for Jake. Holy. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, put 1 in the chat for Colorado, 2 in the chat for Nashville. Who wins that game in overtime? Let us know. Let us know. Dude. We got 10:05 to go in this third, and hey, maybe this game will join the other one in overtime. We shall see. Back to the point. Shillington there. Across for Coleman. Quick shot there, but another shot into the chest of Ottinger. And he'll make the save. I mean, that's one thing for Ottinger that's been a big help is the Flames have in all the key positions shot pretty close to his chest. So that's been a factor. Man, let me just say it with me. 26 saves for Jake Ottinger. Face-off win for the Flames. Shillington right there. Dinks everybody out and then a save. 27 and in fashion with the glove grab. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Have my children. I don't care, Jake. I don't care. Holy. I gotta change this friggin' shot counter. Man. Oh man. 27. Oh man. What a glove grab. That was through a lot of traffic too. Yeah, Toffoli's in the lineup hasn't really looked all too impactful, which is surprising because he was great in the playoffs last year for the Habs. Who got the Flames winning? We'll see. Put Flames in the chat if you see the Flames winning. Put stars in the chat if you see the Stars winning. We got 230 in this chat. Ladies and gentlemen, stick with this live stream. We still got a lot of time to go in this third. And we could see some overtime as well. So do not go anywhere. I'm with you whether you're cheering for the Flames, Stars, whoever it might be. We'll be reacting to it live here. I have been in a world of emotion, though. We're in a commercial break, so everything's good. Everything's all right. I am doing okay. Everything is cool. It'll be okay. 27 saves. 27 saves. Noted producer Rob's favorite player. That's a good pick, Rob. That's a good pick. He's playing in this game. Yeah. It feels like he's had some noticeable moments, but it doesn't feel like as a collective it's all been there. Flames versus Otter, where are the rest of the Stars? Honestly, they have not really been all too crazy in this third. There was a couple of offensive chances early on, but they've gone full defense mode. But I mean, Lindell's been fantastic. Haskin's been great in this third defensively. Suter's been good getting pucks out of the defensive zone. It's been a good defensive effort all around so far. Well, still a lot of time. 9:54 to go in this third. Still the Flames down 1-0. We'll see if they can tie it all up. Oh, man. Oh, man. Flames getting goalie tonight. So far, absolutely Truman. Stars win 2-0 with Hintz getting the empty net. Interesting. Let us know in the chat who is going to score the next goal in this game. Who's going to score the next goal in this game? Big face-off winner for Calgary. Can they keep possession? Dubé right with it. Stars get it out though, or Stars get the puck back with Klingberg. Be stuck into the corner with Lindell trying to scrape it, and they will get in the neutral zone. Good play there, and it's all the way back down to Calgary's own zone. Big physicality in the Calgary territory. Stars just wasting the seconds here as Raffle keeps the puck going, slides it all around the boards here. Mangiapane will get back to that puck, and now for Dubé, he'll have it. 9:20 to go in this third. If you guys are ready for the rest of this game, get some Go Stars, get some Go Flames. It's about to go down. This is it for Game 2. Will we see a goal? Will we see the Stars win Game 2? We will find out in these next 10 minutes. 9:03 to go. Flames get it in right from the corner. Now the Toffoli line looks to do something. Backlund to the point, but nobody was there. Hanifin wasn't in his spot. And he has to go right back and retreat to his own zone. Mangiapane, good retrieval. Going all the way around the boards for the step up. Now from the point, big shot, bobbling puck. It'll go right in front of everybody. Fox is getting to that puck first, and he'll send it to the neutral zone again. 8:38 to go. Time is ticking for the Flames. Will they get it done? We got the, we'll see. That's an offside call or something. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the thing. If the Flames do win, we will be putting the Flames jersey on. We will be putting the Flames jersey on. Joe Pavelski was the goal for Dallas. And, of course, it was a tip-in goal extra. Man. Face-off win there for the Stars. Pavelski back along for Klinger. Pavelski, the puck stuck in the ref skates, but they do get it back down to the Calgary's end either way. Flames, though, pretty quick with the breakout. Lucic to Trevor Lewis. Lewis, with a lot of speed, isn't able to get to there quick enough, but Ritchie does come to his aid. Lewis behind the net. Back along there, Pavelski. Risky play, but he will send it into the stands. Or into the bench, I think. 8:03 now to go. Oh gosh. Man, we got so much hockey left. So much hockey left. So much can happen in 8 minutes. Oh, Radulov caught that puck. Was that going to go out? I don't think so, but still interesting. I remember yesterday, Oilers won by a score of 6-0. That was a good game for sure for the Oilers, for sure. Big face-off win. Gaudreau almost right in front of the slot. That pass was so crisp. Almost there. Now Glendening trying to get it all the way to Nemestikov, but couldn't swerve it quick enough. Now the Flames look to work. Gaudreau dangling around Sagan. Gaudreau on the left side loses an edge and puts it right in the corner either way. Stars trying to flip it out. Good play there by Sagan. Now in the neutral zone, trying to scrape and claw for an on-man rush. Flames get it going now. Still on their skates. Gaudreau here. He'll get a quick shot. That one goes off a body. Big possession, though, by Suter. And the Stars will get it out with Seguin leading the rush. Seguin now into the corner. Gurrianov's there first. He'll get back to the puck, trying to put it in front of the slot, but good play by Anderson to reach it up first. Now the Flames again come up. Yarncroc back along Dubé. Now Yarncroc in the corner. He'll put it back behind the Stars net. Now Coleman there for it. Heiskanen, great defensive work, but nobody on the boards to collect it. Coleman behind the net. He'll have some room and a sharp angle shot. Onger makes the save for his 28th of the night. 28th of the night. 6:55 now to go in the third. 1-0 Dallas. Oh, Drew's in that chat. Can these two teams stop scoring so much I can't keep up? Exactly. It's nuts, man. I can't believe these two teams, man. I mean, seriously, I mean, both these games have been 6-6. 6-7. Like, it's just rude, really. Like, if we're talking about it right now. 6:55 to go in the third. 28 saves for Jake Onger. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. This is it. 7 minutes to go in this game for the Flames. Get some go Flames. Get some go Stars. Get some good luck for your team in the chats. We got 275 absolute legends here. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Stopping by for this really close game because there's a good chance this still goes to OT. Good play, though, by Rupe. Hints back in his own zone. Will it be enough to get it out? And it will be. Flames have to stop back up in their own territory. Rasmus Anderson for it. All the way up. Backlund off a shin of Hintz and back to his own zone. Some really bad deflections. And, oh, what a chance by Rupe. Shot. Save right there by Markstrom. Pavelski with the wide open one-timer. But Markstrom still able to make that save. Pavelski back along almost for Rupe for the one-on-one. Oh, man. What a chance, though, by Joe. What a chance. 6:08. That could have been it. That could have been the icing on the cake. We could have had it done. I could have been eating it by now. Instead, I still have to wait for it to be in the oven. Klingberg, the slapper! And that one just a mile wide. And all the way down to Dallas's zone. And Onger will collect that. Oh, man. Joe, what a save by Markstrom. His 19th of the game. Not too bad either. Stars flip it into the Flame zone again. Markstrom plays that out a little bit risky there. Stars able to keep it in, but right there to Shillington. And oh, what a bad turnover! Ben! Way too past that! Way too past that, Ben! Oh my God. If the Flames... Coudreau, right there! Spin move, but a great turnover by Ben. Now Ben comes up. It's a 2-on-1. Jamie Benn, right there! Save Markstrom! Oh... Why did Ben not just shoot that on that one? Oh, man. 5:05 to go. The Stars getting some offensive opportunities. Markstrom gets it off with the glove and will give it back. Stars in front right there. Robertson. Save Markstrom again. Markstrom putting on a show these last couple of minutes. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Oh, man. Oh, man. This is insanity. These two goaltenders need to stop being so nuts. This is unbelievable. 4:35 now to go in the third. What is going on? What a great chance for Ben, man. Just wasted. Coleman now in, but still not enough insurance for the Stars. Only 1-0. Too much time. 4:20 now to go in the third. Seguin some good speed. Hannafin gets to that puck first, though. Back in the Flame zone. Good turnover in front. Seguin, you should have given it to me. Right there. Just a couple inches too much to the left. That would have been perfect, too. Toffoli down the left side, looking to do some damage in this series. Toffoli goes right from the corner. Back to the point. Shillington across. Tanev loses the touch. And he'll ship it back in deep for Foxa. Klingberg now in the corner. We'll pass it back along for Hanley. Hanley stuck right there. Good play by Toffoli to keep it going. He'll grab the puck back out. Blue paint right there. Tanev going across. Great chance to Toffoli, and that one gets blocked in front. What a great block by the Stars. Now 3:25 to go. What is going on? 29 saves for the Jake Onger. Oh, man. I can't believe this. This game has been unbelievable for both teams. I don't understand how this is 1-0 right now. I don't understand how this is 1-0 right now. So many great chances for the Flames. And also 12-6 the shots in this period too. We got almost 300 people in this stream. Appreciate you guys coming in. Stick with us tonight. Whether you're cheering for the Stars, Flames, good to have you in here. Oh, Raffle, what was that? Horrible pass. But good positioning by Lucic either way. Suter across for Hakanpää. Who will win? I don't want to say anything right now, Melissa. I don't want to say anything right now. Because I know once I say something, it's boop. Easy. These goalies be wild and I'm having heart palpitations that I don't particularly care about either of the teams. Exactly, dude. This is nuts. This is nuts. Hopefully Flames score before the game ends. Would suck if they lost by a shutout. Exactly. Exactly. Another commercial break, so we'll get the last few minutes after this. Guys, it's all down to this. It's all down to this. We've only seen 2 total goals in this entire series so far. But so many chances in this second game. I want Flames, but that is what I'm thinking as well. Interesting, Exter. They're doing nothing in the playoffs. Like it was Flames will be on the golf course in a couple days. I mean, I don't know. The Stars play every other day. The Stars and Flames play every other day, so I'm not sure if it'll be that quick, but we'll see. I want to just go to OT. Come on, Calgary. Yeah, if we see OT, that would be incredible. I mean, obviously, as a Stars fan, I don't want to see it, but it would make this game even more insane. I mean, to be honest, let's be real here. If it does go to OT, that would easily be like a 2 OT game, at least, because these goaltenders just do not want to get beat at all. But while we're in commercial break, let me give some shout outs to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you guys coming in. We got Austin Roberts, Connor, Epic Guy, Gabriel, Gemini. We got Hexter in here, Ice Tray, Jake Gerard, Germ, Jim, Mary. We got Matt, Matthew, Ackman. We got Matthew Townsend, Melissa, Mondo. We got Silly. We got Samu, Spencer, Steely Dan, Tankred. We got Tanner, Trains, Truman. Appreciate you guys coming in. Hopefully having a fantastic night tonight. I am everything right now. I am every single emotion that has ever been an emotion right now. 2:44 to go in the third, and the Saddle Dome is on their feet. 29 saves so far for Jake Onger. Will he keep the streak going? Face-off win there for the Stars, and they shoot it all the way down the Flames end. Still into the Flames side. Rupe hits, keeps it going in the corner. Good plays here. Now Robertson shooting it in front of the net, trying to find a deflection there for Hintz, but he wasn't available. And the Flames get it out. Dubé has a little bit of trouble there with the skates, but still puts it into the middle. Good play there. Yarncroc across now for Tanev. Tanev couldn't get around the stick of Robertson. Good defensive play, and the Flames will get a line change, just the same as the Stars. Tanev in deep. Andre plays it a little bit. Now it's stuck in the Stars' corner. Right there, trying to fish it out is Lindholm. Lindholm gives it away right there to to Hintz, though. And he'll go out to the bench and put it right into the corner. Dallas still keeping it with the possession on the far side. Glendening trying to get to that puck, but not enough, and Shillington will easily capture it first. Now for Johnny Gaudreau. 1:45 to go in the third. This is it. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And let's get it going. 1:35, another dump out by Dallas. Will we see 2 back-to-back games with a 1-0 score? Now we see Markstrom go into the benches. Empty net for the Flames. In deep, right there, Dallas has it. Foxa doesn't get it complete, though, and that'll be an icing against the Stars with 1:20 to go. Empty net here for the Flames. What will happen? Will the Flames tie it? Will they not? Actually, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if they tie it. Put a 1 in the chat if they tie it. 2 in the chat if Stars win. Let me know. 1 for tie, 2 for Stars win. I mean, you could put like 3 for Flames score 2 goals in a minute 20, but I don't know if I'd predict that. I don't know if I'd go with that answer. Let us know, though. 1 for tie and 2 for Stars win. Big face-off here in Calgary zone. And it's stuck into the corner. Hakanpää gets to it first. Along the boards right there. Sagan, and he gets it out. Right there. Blade back. Right there, Raffle. Will he get the empty net? And he will. 2-0 Dallas. Raffle, what a play. Sagan, what a play. And they make it 2-0. Putting it into the empty nets. And making it 2-0, 109 to go. Raffle, beautiful skating. Sagan, an amazing play around the boards to get it out. And that was perfect. Perfect. 2-0 for the Stars. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a play there by Michael Raffle and Sagi. And it's 2-0 in Calgary. 1:08 to go. We'll see if Calgary can still have a heartbeat in this game. But that is huge. That's the insurance that Dallas needed. What a goal there. And I guess the 1-0 streak does, unfortunately, come to a close, Gabriel. Still empty net here for the Flames. Stars trying to go for another one. Right there in front almost for Nemestikov. 45 seconds to go. Flames still need 2, and they need 1. Rolling these next couple of moments. Stuck right behind the Stars net. Lindell still keeping it. Beautiful job in the corner, just where Matthew Tkachuk kept it to ice the game last time. 25 seconds to go in Calgary. Will the Stars keep this lead? Another save there by Onger, and that'll go into the stands with 20 seconds to go. Wow. Wow. Please get the S word for Onger. Please. Please. 20 seconds to go. 2-0 Dallas. This is all I care about now. This is all I care about now. Face off in the Calgary zone. Come on. Get it. Please. Please. And if you did enjoy the commentary and have enjoyed so far, hit that like button. We're right now at 441. Let's get to 450. Subscribe if you're new. Join the Sportsnet YouTube channel for the best hockey, baseball, sports coverage around with highlights of every NHL game to the playoffs, all the content, all the discussion. It's going to be beautiful, so you won't want to miss it. 8 seconds to go. Pavelski gets it out of the zone, and that'll be all she wrote for Game 2. Will we see an icing there? We won't. And Jake Oettinger, 29 saves. Unbelievable performance. He gets the shutout in his, what? 3rd career playoff game? Absolutely beautiful by Jake Oettinger. And the Stars stun the Flames. 2-0 game. And go back to Dallas with a 1-1 series score. Wow. Y'all, what did we just witness? What did we just witness? That third was, that second was incredible. That third was also insanity. What a win there by Jake Oettinger. I'm pretty sure 30 saves, 29 saves. No matter what it is, shutout for the young goaltender. And he was absolutely 100%, not even a question, and it should never be a question, the MVP of this game. The MVP of this game. And now you go back to Dallas with the series tied 1-1, and that's as good as you could ever want to have it. As good as you could ever want to have it. But 2 games, Stars shutout in Game 1 and the Flames shutout in Game 2. Let me know in the chat down below. What happens in Game 3? What happens in Game 3? What are your score predictions for that one? What are your score predictions for that one? So, since it is going to be in Dallas, the schedule will be a little bit different. I would assume for that game. Let me see. So it starts at 8:30 Eastern, or 9:30 Eastern on May 7th. So that game will be in Dallas. That is going to be a insane battle. Insane battle. We'll, of course, be there to watch it with y'all as well. But thank you guys so much for coming in. That was an incredible game. I am sweating so much right now. That was so painful. That was so painful. Oh, man. Avs and Preds still tied, by the way. Still get some S in the chat for Drew, who's going through it right now. Even more than I am. Even more than I am. Still, that game is tied. Hope he does play for the Stars, but he's in that backup role. He's in that backup role. But let me know. What happens in Game 3? I'm going to say Flames win that one, but I do think Dallas still has a strong chance. If they continue to play the way they did in this game, I still think there's a good chance. And Ottinger, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wow. All right, so let me shout out everybody in this chat that has given us some support tonight. We got Alexander Triozzi. We got Apathetic. We got Busy. We got Blue Yoshi. Bob, Connor, Kulid. We got Darren, Echoes, Epic Guy, Eric, Evo World. We got Freddie, Gabriel, Gas. We got Ice Tray, Germ, Jimmy Hockey, Joe, Lachlan, Liam, Luca Fan, Luke Christopher, Matthew Townsend, Melissa, Michael, Mike, Mullen. We got RD, Somewhere in Flyover Country, Samu, Spencer, Sportsfan 99, Steely Dan, Sultan, T-Dog, Tancred, Tanner, Trains, Truman, Turtle Sun, Zachary. Thank you guys so much for coming in today. And also to update the like count, we're at 445 tonight. So hit that like button if you haven't already. And let's get to 450 before this stream closes. But appreciate the support throughout this insane game. My mind was going everywhere. But yeah, we'll see you in 2 days, Saturday night, 9:30 Eastern time, right on this channel for Game 3 reaction. Appreciate you guys. Hit that like button, subscribe. Shout out to all the Flames fans. Shout out to all the Stars fans. But yeah. That'll be it. Thank you guys for coming in, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Wow. Perfect.